TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
Yeah, a little bit of our focus. It's a tough group. We have to give the Bulls, Chicago, their credit. LaVine and DeRozan and Ball, Caruso comes in. Those guys are aggressive. But we cleaned it up in the second half. We won the third and fourth quarter because we just simply took care of the basketball. That's going to be the deal for us.
Herb Jones, what did you think of his debut in the starting lineup, his effort defensively?
I just love his fight. No matter what, he stays with it. He has a great demeanor. He doesn't get frustrated. And I'm proud of Herb, but I'm proud of our guys. We went out and fought. That's a tough team, and we're still building. This is just something that we have to go through as a unit. I told the guys in the locker room we'll go through it together, and I can see improvement game by game. We're not where we want to be, but we'll get there.
What's the fine line between sharing the basketball and being a little too unselfish?
Well, we have to share the ball in order to get great shots. But we need to take open shots. And I thought we passed up on a few, but that's okay. The guys are learning. They're still moving the ball. They're still finding their niche. I thought Trey passed up some open threes, and he has to be ready to take them and make them. But it's just growing pains with a young group.
Still the lack of bench scoring a little bit of a concern because, again, that was a big difference tonight as it was against Philly. You know, when Chicago brought their second unit and they were at least getting some buckets, it's tough that the starters are going to have to provide most of the points in the first couple of games.
Yeah, I think I have to do a better job. And those guys are coming in. They're fighting. We have to find an anchor in the second unit, which will help everybody. And right now we haven't found that. And that's on me. That's not on them. They're going out and they're busting their tails once again. We have to stay with it, and we'll figure it out.
Did you see a common theme as far as the turnovers in the first quarter? And what did you guys – was it something that was said to address it, or I guess how did you guys kind of get it under control?
We just talked about it at halftime. And we told the guys, look, if we're going to have an opportunity to win the game and an opportunity to win late, we have to take care of the ball. I thought we came out and responded well. They went on the run, and then we just kind of settled into our groove. We hit some shots, but that's what we have to do. We have to cut down on the turnovers in order to give ourselves a chance.
You guys came in, feeling really good about this group and starting the season off with two big losses. I just, where are you guys right now heading into Minnesota tomorrow?
Same as we are. Nothing changes. Gym don't change. We'll be ready for Minnesota. We got to stay upbeat. It's early, and it's a long season. And so, look, we don't want to be 0-2, but this is where we are, and we'll continue to fight our way out of it.
Christian Clark, go ahead for us, please. Hey, Willie, Christian Clark here. As far as figuring out the right lineup combinations, starter and the bench, just how tough is it to just find that balance between wanting to start the game well, but getting enough, I guess, creation in that second unit?
Yeah, it can be tough, but it's a part of it. You know, myself, our staff, we're trying to figure it out. Like who plays well together, who can we put in the game at certain times. Not having Josh right now, it definitely hurt us not having Z, but we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We have to continue to keep our heads up and go out and fight.
Thanks, Coach. That'll do it.
Thank you.
For all things Pelicans, you're now tuned into the Pelican Post Game Report. Appreciate you guys joining us for this stream entitled Pelican Post Game Report. Pels fall 128 to 112 to the Chicago Bulls on the road. So much love to the family. Big ups to the flock and welcome. Please feel free to hit upon the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe and join the realists. We covering the Pelicans, and much love to all our Pelican family members out there. And just dealing with the fact that the team is trying to improve, family. And to be quite honest with you, undisciplined. You see it in the defense, the turnovers, and in one of in Gelfalini, I want to say that's his name, DC. The reporter, he asked some really good basketball questions. I mean, really good. I got to give that man credit. Them the type of questions I would ask the coach. It's like, what's going on here? But the turnovers and it's just the fundamentals that we are having issues with. So a lot of people there, we have to get on the same page. The effort is a pretty good effort. We're just not complete. And so far as the bench is the question. And that's something that we constantly keep bringing up, DC. We talk about the five, but the bench has to help as well. But welcome into the stream, my friend. Thank you for joining us. All of the Pelican faithful, who big ups and go Pels to everybody out there as we in the building. Much love. DC, my friend.
What's up?
Loss here. Let's talk about it. Pelicans go down 128 to 112 to Chicago. We started the season 0-2, but plenty of basketball left.
No doubt. First off, we ought to get Gaffanini. That's what you say his name. We ought to get him. We ought to get him to interview Sean Payton, boys. They don't never ask him the tough questions. But listening to Willie, it made me I still got some hope. I mean, it's 0-2. We didn't expect to be world beaters without Zion, but we damn sure didn't expect to be getting blowed out, every night. And as I say every blowout, the one positive I could take away as a team is they're not quitting. So that let me know that this won't be a thing that's long term. We ain't gonna be the laughing stock of the league or nothing like that. I don't think it's gonna get that far. They definitely got to figure some stuff out, man. You can see it. A lot of things they just don't. They don't trust what they're doing. Maybe they don't fully understand the system. They might know the system, but they don't fully, I guess, understand it to process it as fast as they need to. We see a lot of indecision, in my opinion, not from BI, not from Devante Graham, but from our other guys. Man, they're still trying to figure out what to do, when to pass, when to shoot. The 0.5 thing I think is a process, because we're going to a system where they have a lot more freedom. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these ill-timed decisions. And I do like when Coach Green calls timeouts. I like some of the plays. I see him call a lot of timeouts. I notice that we get good baskets and good looks, right out of timeouts. That lets me know, it was a formed type of player situation that he set up, and they look good. But I think this 0.5 thing, man, where you want to shoot, pass, or drive in 0.5, the guys are still figuring it out, man. It's rough. We are young, and we are missing. I was just sitting there watching the Bulls and the team that beat us the other day, Philly. I noticed that, all of these teams, they got guys that know how to win, man. Like they got some type of vet somewhere that's been on a winning team. You know what I mean? We when you look on our roster, we don't really have that, Q. So we're learning how to win. Unfortunately, it doesn't come on us crumbling in the fourth quarter like we've seen so many times last season. But I guess you can't crumble if you're not in the game in the fourth quarter, to point that out. But they just the little things just are getting overlooked. Like we saw, it was almost like a layup line to the goal, man. Like people are just letting the ball penetrate and nobody's helping in the paint. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Zach LaVine got all them points, but Herb Jones I thought looked pretty good. You know what I mean? But we're allowing him basically to go 1-on-1. And he dropped did he drop 30 on us, Q? It was 30 or close to 30. It felt like 45.
32.
32. There you go. And he basically got to go 1-on-1 a lot tonight. And I mean, you're gonna let him do that, and yeah, you're gonna put 30. I don't care if you put Kawhi Leonard or whoever you think the best defender is, nobody ain't stopping that dude by themselves. So as they learn and learn their mistakes, man, and work better as a unit. Not sure how much communication has a part to do with this, but it's clear that guys are still not exactly where they need to be as far as their roles and what they're supposed to do. But the thing that killed us the most, you touched on it, man, is the bench. And I know conventional thinking would say, well, maybe we should put Null on the bench. I don't know if it's just that simple. You know what I mean? It's almost like certain guys playing together. It's just not working out because this is some of the same guys we had last year with Stan Van Gundy, and I thought we ain't had no great bench, you know what I mean? But they didn't look this anemic. They looked a lot better than this. So, man, it's a lot to swallow, Q. To lose like this. But Chicago Bulls are a good team, so they look like they for real, and we just got to take the good things and build on it, like what you just saw right there with Devante Graham. He was amazing tonight, and this looks like something he could have did in his sleep. In little 21 he dropped tonight, it was like nothing, And thought at parts he kind of kept us in the game. Or looked like he would drive us back, but when you have 13 turnovers in the first half, man, I mean, and you're lacking on execution offensively throughout the game. We don't really look fluid. We stagnant. And I don't see no way we was gonna be able to win this game, man.
Yep, it's intriguing, DC, to say the least, man. But you did bring some idea to the fact that there is effort. I mean,
Yeah.
there's effort. It's just a few things that they got to clean up, man. And you can't
Nervous energy
sloppy.
too. A lot of nervous energy.
Yeah, you can't be sloppy with the ball. I mean, that's the thing, and they learning the hard way as we open the season 0-2, and of course that's a big part of it. Is that climbing out of that hole, and of course you got Minnesota coming up. My goodness, man, it's going to be tough. But listen, that's still plenty enough basketball. I don't see this team as a bunch of quitters. I just don't see that. I think whatever they need to do it, just get it done, man. Just get it done. And like I said, the bench we got to find out who's going to come off that bench. We've got to do that because you're not getting much of anything off that bench, to be honest with you. Much love to the family, man. Appreciate y'all being in the stream. Appreciate you guys staying up late. It's after 10. Much love to the flock for being up in here, man, and joining us for this live stream. Hope we had happier news to share with you guys, but it's okay. We're 0-2. We're not 0-20. So we still have a lot of basketball left. And listen, man, I'm just intrigued, and I just want to see the Pelicans get a win. That's what right now. I don't give a shit. I just want to win. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's just
what do you think about this idea, Q? I know everybody says, we got to get the bench going, and judging by how he plays, what if for the part time? What if we put Devante Graham on the bench? Or we start him, but the way that we you do the staggering thing, but with Devante Graham for the bench, because he looked like just instant offense, bro. I don't know who we put in his place in the lineup, but we need a point guard, man. That's why I've never tweaked or been interested in point Zion so goddamn much, Q.
Well, that's because you're looking for a spark, but the thing is, that was supposed to be either KLG or Satoransky. That was supposed to be the answer off the bench. We thinking Devante is the point. He starts the game, and of course you get some help off the bench. People saying NAW comes off the bench when Zion's in the lineup. He provides that production. Josh Hart wasn't good to go. He couldn't help tonight because of an injury. but KLJ is supposed to be that dude. He's supposed to step into that role. Or the veteran Satoransky is supposed to help direct the bench unit. But
Man, don't mention Sadar. I gotta say his name right now. I can't even say Zadaransky no more, bro. I gotta take the Z off of there, and I gotta pronounce it right because that was embarrassing. Minutes he put out there tonight, man. Tell he do better. KLJ, he's not aggressive until it seems like it don't matter. When the minutes didn't matter, I see him turn up the aggression. I don't get that, man. He comes out there and he's passing, letting that man. I need him to take charge. You like the most physically gifted dude out there right now. So I don't know if his mindset. That's why I was a proponent for letting him go to the G League. Not that I don't think he's talented enough to be the backup point guard. I just want him to get that feeling of knowing like he that dude.
It's called
go there and dominate.
It's called confidence.
He seems like he has confidence.
He ain't playing. He not taking charge. DC all that speed, and you ain't gonna challenge that.
But when he decides to attack, or he decides to try and score, I see the confidence there. It's almost as if he's deferring, like he feels that some of his teammates may be better than him, or the coach would prefer him do this or that. I don't think he's unconfident as much as you saying, Big Q. I think it's more of just not knowing who he is. Like he's probably the youngest dude on the team. You know what I mean? He younger than Trey Murphy, man.
I get you on that, DC. I get you, but I'm saying at the same time that that I think you're right on into a degree. That a lot of these guys don't know exactly what role they fit in the scheme of things just yet, and it's going to take some time before that happens. But how much the question is, how long do we have to wait before we start getting some damn wins over here? Before we figure it out, we got to be 0-8 before we finally before the switch going from the light on going KLJ and Satoransky head. Oh, I know what I got to do now. So I mean, we got to. I don't care. We got to get a win. They got to get a taste of a win, a successful size to help spur this thing, because you don't want to get too far in the hole early. And I know we got tons of games left, but but getting in the hole early is not a good thing. Remember, we've been there and done that with previous administrations, and it was hell digging out of them holes. It was hell digging out of them. So with that being said, let's get into some of the statistics here, DC. We'll start with the team stats here, if you can stand them.
Do we got to?
Yes, we did. Sorry. All right. So 42 out of 87. 48% from the field, DC, is admirable. That's cool.
It's better than last game. It was 41 last game.
Yes. So, and then, of course, they were 15 of 29 from downtown for 52%.
Okay. Damn, how we lost this game, Q?
Well, we let us read on. We'll get to it.
Oh, shit.
All right. So 47 of 89 by the Bulls. They were 53%. And, of course, they were 14 of 28 from downtown for 50%. And, of course, you take a look at the free throws. They were 20 of 25 from the charity stripe for 80%. The Pelicans did get a lot better help from the referees tonight. They were 13 of 16 from the charity stripe, shooting 81.3%, which was pretty decent. Chicago, 46 rebounds versus the Pelicans, 42-35 of which were defensive advantage Bulls. 32-26 on the assist battle, advantage Bulls. Okay. 9-7 on the steal battle, advantage Bulls.
Pretty close.
7-5 on the blocks, advantage Bulls. Turnovers, Pelicans won the turnover battle, though, 17-14. They had more turnovers. 27 points off of turnovers, 21 by the Bulls.
You don't want to win that, Q.
Well, hey, they bright spot some kind of way, right? 24-16, the Bulls won the fast break battle. Points in the paint, they won that too by 10, 54-44. As well. And the Pelicans, DC, they won the turnover battle 17-14 and the foul battle 20-14. And of course, they never led
the turnover battle, Q.
Well, enough that's there you go. And then 30 points in the game was the largest lead there. Pelicans.
What was our largest lead?
0.
Damn. We never led the game. We couldn't even make the first shot.
Not one apricot, DC.
Damn. Man.
So I mean, you want to talk about that?
Shit, ain't a lot to talk about. I mean, what you're looking for? I mean, the stats don't really tell a story that much. I mean, except they won every category. But I mean, you look at the 17 or 14 turnovers. I'm gonna speak on the positive because we'd have been, I guess, knocking them down so far this show. But the fact that they had 13 turnovers in the first half, and they only had 17 in the game. I think that's something to look at and feel encouraged about, as to not feel like this is the same team we saw under Alvin Gentry, where they was damn near averaging 20 turnovers a game. I don't think we're going back to that. But man, every time we lose the rebound battle, Q, I feel very disheartened every time I see a team out rebound us, because knowing that we were the number 2 team last year, I believe, rebounding, right?
We were up there.
We were like number 2.
Yeah, we
So
were
every
up there.
time we lose the rebound battle, it's always just like just kind of bother me a little bit. You know what I mean? And they also got more offensive rebounds than us. It was way too many balls bouncing to them. And I felt like if we would just had a little more effort, or a little more what's the word I'm looking for? Attention, awareness. You know what I mean? We could have got a lot of those. Discipline is another one. Yeah, we could have definitely got a lot of those, man. They got more steals than us, more blocks. You know what I mean? We did clear up the points off the turnovers, because them Chicago only having 21 points off turnovers. That's pretty positive, Q, because they had 20 of those points probably in the first half. So, the fact that they ended the game with 21 off of turnovers, you're seeing things change. I mean, there was a point in the game where I felt like the Pelicans could make this interesting. I'm not going to lie and say there was a point where I just knew we was going to win the game, and it didn't go that way. That would be a bald-faced lie. But I did feel like we was going to make things interesting at a certain point in the game. And then
I felt that way too, DC.
They gave some turnovers, man.
Yeah, I was like, we done got it down.
We got it down to 10.
10, yeah. And I said,
NAW laid it up with that beautiful little lane he had with the left hand.
I said they about to run for
look
it.
At him, bro.
And then bam, beam, boom.
Right when you're supposed to make the run too. It was like the middle of the third. You know what teams make their little run? It was right like, there, bro.
I got fooled too. I said, man, they about to make a run on it.
Here we go.
And that run never happened. It never happened. No, you ran all right on the treadmill, because you ain't going nowhere. All right, here go the individual statistics right here, fam. In the matchup, Ingram finished with 26 points in 34 minutes. He was 10 of 20 from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown. And yes, Ingram did get to the free throw line 4 of 5. There, he finished with 26 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds, almost a triple-double day for Brandon Ingram. He had 4 personal fouls and 2 turnovers in the affair, almost a triple-double for BI in the matchup today. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you take a look at the second leading scorer was Devante Graham. He finished with 21 points in 30 minutes. He was 7 of 14 from the field, 6 of 11 DC, 6 3-pointers, 6 of 11 from downtown by Devante Graham. And he was impressive. 1 or 2 from Sheriff. That is impressive. 21 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds for Devante today in the matchup. 18 for Big V, a much better performance by him. He had 18 points in 33 minutes. 8 of 11 from the field this time around. He had both his free throws. 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists from Big V. NAW in there 32 minutes. He was 4 of 9, 3 of 6 from downtown for NAW. Finished with 15 points, 5 boards, and 4 steals, 2 blocks as well. So NAW was in there doing his thing.
Who said he can't play defense, Q? I'll be trying to tell him.
He was doing this thing, bro. Very proud of his defensive acumen tonight. But the issue is, like we talked about, the
hold up. You got to talk about
Straight Jacket,
the rookie who started. Yeah, man, you can't blow past that.
Straight Jacket Jones, 29 minutes in his first career start, 6 points. DC had 1 rebound, 3 assists, and he was guarding Zach LaVine in this matchup as well.
He had 1 block and one steal, Big Q, and a plus or minus of 7 plus 17.
Plus 17.
We got our ass kicked, so that's saying a lot. Yes, he was doing a lot of good stuff out there.
He was indeed, DC. He was indeed. And our other fantastic rookie, Trey Murphy, played 25 minutes tonight. He only had 5 rebounds, 5 points, a couple of rebounds in the matchup, and 25 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field. He was 1 of 3. So the magic wasn't with Trey. That gun was shooting blanks tonight.
He in his head, man. He a little gun shy, bro. Like Trey should never end the game with 25 minutes and only 5 shots, especially a game where Zion ain't played. You sure couldn't hurt. Did man jack some of them up?
Yeah, that's what Willie was alluding to in the interview. DC was talking about that. And, of course, you see Jackson Hayes in 15 minutes got out there and got an opportunity. Finished 9 points and a couple of rebounds for Jackson Hayes, 7 from KLJ in 11 minutes, 3 of 8. He was 1 of 3 from downtown. He finished with 7 points and 3 assists with 2 rebounds. And of course, Garrett Temple.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. And we're going to stop right there. And Najee Marshall, not much better from Najee Marshall in the matchup as well. So with that being said, the bench really didn't help. But let's go to the Bulls side of things and then compare, because that's where it was at. And Zach LaVine was cooking tonight. He was Chef LaVine, 32 points during the Steph Curry imitation tonight. 32 points in 32 minutes. He scored a point a minute tonight for Zach LaVine. His ace and buddy and next to him, Mr. DeMar DeRozan finished with 26 points in 32 minutes of action. Lonzo Ball with a triple-double day against his former squad. 17 points for Zoe in 35 minutes. He was 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 8 from downtown. Lonzo finished with 17 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds with 3 steals. So Lonzo a triple-double against his squad. Vujasev had 10 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds in 31 minutes against him. Pat Williams was in there doing his thing too. 8 points, 4 rebounds.
DeRozan, man, I know you about to get to it. That just kind of messed me up. Sorry.
Yeah, DeRozan, that 26 points behind, because Zach LaVine's 32 lit things up, but quietly DeRozan was operating behind the scene too, helping to keep it out. And of course, you see the production off the bench from the Bulls as well. So the Bulls take this one against the Pelicans 128-112. And Pelicans dropped to 0-2 as the Bulls climb to 2-0. So DC, go ahead and pick from wherever you want to start with that, brother.
Man,
what you yawning for?
Because that's how it made me feel. You trying to pick for that? Like, I don't pick for none of that. I'd rather go to sleep. but you know,
that's right, Kenneth.
Big Q, you forgot about.
You got to trade for Cam Reddish. That's what we got to do.
Hey, I tried to told y'all, man.
That dude, DC, something else.
You seen Atlanta play the other day?
Right. Cut it out.
We'll see, bro. Y'all clowning me about the Cam. I ain't never seen none of that shit. Stop you going too far. Put them stats back up there, man. Let me talk about this. All right. I thought BI definitely looked a lot better tonight as opposed to yesterday. He got 26, pretty much about the same, but it a little more efficient. You know, he basically shot 50%. You know, I thought he was as aggressive as he could be. You know, they put a lot of pressure on him. His points were definitely hard, and he still got you 8 rebounds. You know what I mean? 8 assists. You know what I mean? So I don't think he did anything wrong as far as us not winning this game. Obviously, defensively, you would have hoped he could have did a little bit better on DeRozan and some of the other guys. But, you know, he was carrying a lot of the pressure. So shout out to him. I still think he getting played on the free throws, man. I mean, he got to the line 5 times, man. I don't know what it is about us where the refs don't like us, Q. But I feel like, man, they kind of play us on we were getting fouled, you know, more than we got the fouls called. So, and BI was definitely one of the people. So, Big V definitely showed up, man. I thought that was good. Got 18 and 8, you know, got a block, 3 assists. So he kind of reaffirmed what we already know. His offensive game is going to be pretty consistent. Well, I like to see him work, man. I want to see him figure out how he can impact on the interior with the defense, man. Definitely, we missing him. We don't expect him to be the Dwight Howard in his prime or nothing, but you gotta do better than that, man. They can't be running no damn layup line. I mean, you 7'3". Is he 7'3" or it might be 7'1"? But a legit 7-footer, man, should be at least respectable, you know, on the interior. And I just thought they got whatever they wanted to get tonight in the paint, man. Guys coming around, the big is not helping. You trying to, I guess, because he was trying to stay on Vujacic. I know he can shoot threes, but I mean, I'd rather live with that than a layup. It's like they rebelling against Stan Van Gundy, Q. Stan Van Gundy, you guys better go out there and build a fucking wall. They just tore the whole wall down, Q. Say, ain't no wall. We letting everybody through. We ain't got to check your passport. None of that shit. We letting everybody through. Where we go stand over here on the other side of the fence, and we gonna stand at the line. That's what we gonna do. So they want to stay at the 3-point line and give them a free pass. So we gotta fix that. I'm sure that can be fixed. You know, like a lot of stuff when you see it and you looking at the guys not in their right spots. So those things like that are mental can't be fixed. So, it can't get better. Devante Graham, man, 21, bro, like butter, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 turnovers, a little lackadaisical a few times. He's not usually like that, but I think we put a lot more pressure on him to be a point guard, and it's kind of a revelation to me that I don't think he ain't gonna be Lonzo Ball for as a point guard, but he's a guy that kind of, it's like he sets up the offense, dude, and you can see it. It's like after he set it up, be like, all right, look, I'm ready to score. He try to get in this spots, and he looking to get a bucket. So, thought he played well though. Not to down him. He's obviously been a little better defensively than I think most people thought. I know you just said he can't play D, but I didn't think he played horribly tonight. I mean, what you gonna get on him about letting Zach LaVine score on him or something? Like, I don't think he was like horrible to the point where he's messing up our whole defensive scheme. I ain't gonna put that on him, but he played good tonight, man. And the one thing we do know is when Zion come back, I could see how dangerous that's gonna look with him and Zion and pick and roll. Q. I don't know what the hell they gonna do with that shit. But NAW, man, NAW for about a quarter and a half of this game had me pissed off. You know what I mean? The one night where I'm like, all right, NAW, go be NAW. Go take some shots. Go be, look, Zach LaVine or whoever, when they put DeRozan, man, attack him. He ain't do none of that shit. He was very conservative.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like when he, I guess, tries to be over eager. He don't play well like that too. Well, it's almost like he was a little too relaxed. He played great on defense. And when he did take shots offensively, I thought he looked nice. I just don't understand with the way things were going, why he didn't turn it up a little bit. Like, force the issue a little bit more, especially when a Zach LaVine or DeRozan is on you. I thought that would be implemented more in the game plan. These guys are going to get points offensively, so whoever they're guarding, like, you got to go at them. You know what I mean? You got to make them expend energy on the other end. At least that's how I think. I would hope Willie Green was telling them that. So I was a little disheartened to see him not kind of pick it up till a little later in the game. Maybe he wasn't feeling it. I know he probably missed his first shot. And a lot of times with him, he could be a little streaky. So if he feel like he ain't got it going sometimes, maybe he's trying to learn or not jack up shots like we've seen him do before. But I mean, he was 4 for 9, bro. 3 for 6 from the 3-point line. We need more. You know what I mean? You had four steals, 2 blocks, 5 rebounds. We need a little more from you, bro. But as you can see, as usual, not a lot of assists in that assist department. He makes some amazing passes and finds guys open, but he doesn't really, I guess, set them up well all the time. So don't always lead to assists. And sometimes when he makes some of them passes, and I think be nice ass passes, they just don't hit the shot. Like, I know Devante Graham probably missed at least 2 passes from NAW where he was wide open. But would have loved to see him be more aggressive, Q. We really could have used that tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, DC. You take a look at the numbers from NAW tonight. These were numbers he could have improved on. I mean, he was 4 of 9 from the field. He was 50%, 3 of 6 from downtown, perfect from the charity stripe. He finished with 15 points, 5 rebounds.
They good numbers.
4 steals. Yeah, and a couple of blocks as well in 32 minutes of action. And and we thinking like, in the 20 range could have made it a little bit different, but also, man, we just need a little bit more help as well off the bench too to help out along with NAW Graham and Valanciunas production. BI carried 26 points today. BI played, did what he could do. And sometimes he almost fell into that little rut, DC, when he everybody start watching, it becomes the BI show. Things get stagnant a bit and they start watching BI.
They had like 3 guys on BI a few times, man. I'm like, damn, what everybody doing? But they're trying to figure it out. Q, we got to realize that Valanciunas, Graham, BI, none of these guys played together. Herb Jones, like everybody in our starting lineup, all this is new. Like, I know people like, oh, the Pelicans garbage, they trash. Well, I mean, basketball is really about chemistry. It's about, knowing without knowing. And, you just kind of have a feel for stuff, man. You ain't gonna have it like that when it's new, unless you just playing with, all world players. I mean, we got one. I think Valanciunas is close to being all world. You kind of put him in the conversation a little bit, but outside of that, we got a bunch of guys that are very good, in our starting lineup, but still finding their stride. So it'll definitely get better. But our backcourt, points wise, is solidified, man. Now we need to find a better way to facilitate our offense. Bi doing what he can, but a lot of that is just the pressure that he got, and he's just able to kick it out and find a guy. He ain't really setting people up like that. So maybe Point Zion is the thing. We're gonna get a healthy dose of Q, because our team might actually need it. You know what I mean? So I think when Zion come back, we're gonna look at a lot of this stuff and be like, man, phew, glad that's over with. I thought the Pelicans was gonna be bad this year, woo, woo, woo. But I think when Zion come back, man, it'll change a lot, because I'm seeing a lot of things to look positive about if you could look past, the reality what's going on right now in the present. But on the bench, the only thing I want to talk about is two guys, Q, because our bench sucked. We already mentioned one of them, Kyra, bro. It is so frustrating.
It is
so frustrating. Pull up his stats, Q. Pull up his stats.
He has opportunities, DC. It's just, I mean, listen, if he steps up, he can own that position to coming off the bench. Because a lot of family members saying, listen,
it's all mental.
We need a veteran point guard. And
he's our best facilitating point guard on the team, like far as setting up plays, but being unselfish, doing the right. He's the best guy on the team.
But you have to have the confidence to be able to facilitate. And what I'm seeing from him is I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing him own that moment. I'm not seeing him do that. So that's why
I think he's trying to make the exact right play from a basketball perspective and not make no mistakes.
Well, but listen,
we can blame Stan Van Gundy for that shit.
But still, in all, though, DC, he might be a little nervous about that. But listen,
man, ain't no way you take a shot 4 foot in front of the rim, Q, and you airball that shit. And nobody blocked it. Nobody fouled you.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on?
Then your next shot, you shoot like 2 feet over the rim. Like you stayed out too late at the wrong house.
Bro, listen, KLJ got to get this together, or they're gonna G League his ass real soon. And watch Alvarado come in there and start balling. Because you got Alvarado.
Alvarado. They might need to give him some minutes, because I'm done with the Satoransky minutes too. Already,
but I'm just saying, if they do, because listen, you're gonna start digging. KLJ, the first round draft pick, you won't see if he gets it right. But that's the thing. He has to step up, and I'm not seeing that confidence from KLJ. Like I'm saying, you saying that if he sound like he's trying to make the right play, he's overthinking this thing. DC, that's
I see more confidence.
But it's not.
I'll say this.
It's not just KLJ
than last year, Q. That's why I'm saying what I was saying. Well, I see him more confident than last year.
Then what the hell was that? Scraping the bottom of the trash can? I mean, come on.
Last year.
Come on now. Good grief, man. But I mean, it's more than that. It's the bench. And remember, that's the thing I always tell the family members when everybody was talking about who gonna start this, that, and the third. I'm like, listen,
one person ain't fixing that.
That's a team unit. The bench has to be a unit that works together. And I keep saying that. And if you watch other teams play, their benches help them. Like the previous 2 games, both the benches helped their the starting lineup retain the lead to beat the team. Pelicans are not generating anything off the bench right now. We don't have any chemistry or synergy or anything in that direction that's coming off that bench, and that's a big part of this game, man. I keep saying that.
Q? We get to play the Minnesota Timberwolves, who also have a pretty decent bench.
And listen, and Minnesota's pissed about I don't know. They play really angry against the Pelicans, man, and I don't expect that tonight. And DC, let's preview this.
If we slight them some type of way, what we did them?
Listen, they just want.
I don't know what we did in Utah either. Utah and Minnesota, man.
They coming for the Pelicans, man. They ain't playing no game.
What did we do them?
They saying, listen, we can beat these teams.
Yeah, some bad gumbo down here or something.
The Pelicans, a lot of people believe that the a lot of people believe that the Pelicans above Minnesota. That Minnesota is down there with the Sacramentos of the world and stuff like that. So I mean, but they're trying to make a
Not
step
from what
up.
I've been seeing.
They're trying to step up. DC, the problem with Minnesota has been injuries over this time, and getting those guys together.
They healthy right now.
They're healthy, and when they're healthy, they're dangerous. So we're gonna get moving to this leg of it right here. Thank y'all for y'all great comments. I'm reading as many as I can and talking to DC at the same time. Y'all are really, I love these comments in the section. So just to let you know, go Pels to each and every last one of you. And I'm going to give individual accolades and shout outs to each one of the family members in the building. So hit the like button. All right. So there we go. So
go Pels.
Go Pels. All right. So with that saying, DC, let's look into this one here. Pelicans lined up tomorrow, DC. 7 o'clock.
Back to back.
Here we go.
Well, at least our starters got some rescue because the game was pretty much out of hand. So.
There you go. Looking for the silver lining.
Got to, man.
But listen, bro, here you
gonna be depressed up in here. Shit.
Man, listen, I just want to win, fam. I know they get a taste of a win. Things will change fast. All right, so here we go. This is the matchup for tomorrow, family. And of course, we're going to go against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who came up a win against the Houston Rockets, 124 to 106. And it's just one game, DC. So I mean, it's just one game. They went one over. They beat the Houston Rockets. That was an easy win for them. Blew them out. Pelicans right now still suffering tonight's loss. And then, of course, they're 0-2 on 1 away. They're going to Minnesota Target Center for a matchup with the Timberwolves. And that first matchup, the first game of the year for the Timberwolves, you see Big Cat, 30 points a game so far. And this is just one contest, 10 rebounds. And, of course, you see Russell there with 7 assists per contest. B.I. is the team leading scorer through 2 games, 25 flat, with Big V as the top rebounder, averaging 12 through the 2 DC. So I still say him and Steven Adams are about equal in terms of who they are as basketball players.
You say they're equal far as what overall? Wait, hold on. What I miss? What did I miss, bro? You got to run it back.
Steven Adams and Big V are equal. They're the same player, according to what people are saying. That you really
see. That's why I didn't get that shit went all the way on my head because I'm like equal in what height? What is he talking about? I just want. I had to ask you the question because I wanted to clarify.
You see the moves Big V putting. He did the little hook and everything, doing this thing.
That boy do the chicken wing.
He's slow with it, but man, he got a refined game to him, man. That goes along.
He looked like a cheap joker out there in the post, bro. He looked like a joker a little bit out there.
I ain't see all that shit with no Steven Adams robotic ass. I'm sorry, and I like Steven Adams with the rebounds. But I was saying, doubles out here.
B.I. had 2 dudes on him, Q, and he was like, "Oh shit, the shot clock, I'm about to shoot this." That boy looked, he saw Valanciunas.
Give it to Big V.
I guess I threw it to him. He threw it to him. Big V did that shit. He was like, "Oh, he could shoot for real."
With that little touch on it.
Hit that 18-footer, bro. He was in there doing work in the paint.
Man,
and he was playing his partner, though. We got to keep that in mind, too. He was playing Valanciunas. I think they said him and Valanciunas went to went to the same college. Vujicic. Yeah, he wasn't playing himself. I think they went to the same school together or something. So they familiar with each other. So,
2 big skill guys, man.
Vujicic probably knew a lot of his tricks and stuff. I noticed he kept being able to poke the ball away from him and making them reset when they dumped it down there. So we'll see how he look against Karl Anthony Towns. Might be a different story. He might even look more dominant. Karl Anthony Towns, he a little soft to me. Like he's not, to me, in the interior and stuff like that.
Shit, don't say that shit, DC. You know how you don't cram that ball.
Oh, he'll drop 30 on your head, but I'm talking about
that boy back Jackson Hayes light tail on.
No, I'm talking about defensively, Q.
I'm talking about that dunk on Big Cat. That's what I remember in the preseason. He backed Jackson Hayes down, then threw it on top of him, then ran and then walked up the court like he was Chris Webber. Like, look at this dude. And Jackson just pretended like it didn't happen. His game was thrown off at that point when a dude crammed it on top.
He twisted his ankle after that, huh?
Something happened. He was tough, man. When a guy did that, you ain't gonna be right. A dude backed you down and thrown in front of all the people out there, and they laughing, pointing at your ass.
Right.
But it's all good, Jackson. For everybody to get dunked
Vucevic,
except if you're LeBron James, right?
Saints Pele, Vucevic. All right, I must have messed his name up again.
I probably messed it up too. Yeah. So it's all. Thank you, BP baby. Let's get through the rest of this, fam. on this one here. Now, of course, we see the Zion Williamson is out, and of course, Josh Hart listed as day-to-day.
Man, we could use him, boy. We
And
need Josh Hart right
and
now.
this is DJ's guy, Dalton Holmes.
Shit, but all right, DJ, put him out there. Put him out there with the second unit.
Get Dalton Holmes out there.
Get that man warm-up suit off and put him out there. Let's see if DJ is right, because we could use all the help we can get right now. Put Alvarez ass out there. Put him out there. Just don't put Garrett Temple and Zadaransky out there no more. We got too much invested in Jackson Hayes and Kyra. We got to keep trying to make that shit work. But put Dalton Holmes out there and Alvarez, see what they do, Q. It can't be worse than what we're getting right now off the bench. It really can't. There's no way. They have to be better.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing, though. You talk about like some of these undrafted guys that play with chips on their shoulders. They're going to throw it to the wind. That's like, they're going to throw it to the wind. Listen, I'm on the wing in the prayer anyway. I'm undrafted. They're giving me an opportunity. I'm going to flash right now, show what I can do. And Alvarado's game is heart and passion. That's what you're lacking off the bench. So perhaps you can have a guy like that, but I know they'll be a little hesitant to use it, Alvarado, because they won't give KLJ every advantage or opportunity to get his game on because of the draft capital we use to put in the KLJ. He's a first-round draft pick. We need to get some value out of that place so that I can understand that. But let's look at this, DC. Here we go.
True. He do need to be more aggressive.
Right. Thank you for that. All right. Yeah. And this is the thing. Here we go. The Minnesota Timberwolves depth chart heading to Russell. Man, look at this, DC. D'Angelo Russell at 1. Anthony Edwards at 2. Josh Okogie there at the 3. And then if you see Big Cat at the 5 with Jaden McDaniels, and off the bench, Patrick Beverly, Malik Beasley, Torian Prince, Jared Vanderbilt, and Naz Reid. My goodness, man. This is a very talented and
ain't no sad
team. No, this team, when they're healthy, they are a juggernaut. They're pretty tough to beat. Well, and they're trying to get above. They're trying to get up into that top echelon of the West, man. And if they're healthy, they could be dangerous. And we have to be able to beat this team without Zion, man. We got to handle business.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping. Man, I see it coming, Q. I just hope I'm wrong. I think Andy Edwards gonna dunk on somebody, bro. Because we still ain't got our defense together. And that little dude is a problem. And he playing with D'Angelo Russell. And they got Big Cat back now. And that dude played all last year.
Don't forget Pat Beverly everything on with don't forget Pat Beverly with his attitude, and he's been an influence on his team, giving them attitude and forcing them to play with defense. So, and this team is healthy right now. So we catching them with all the bullets in their gun right now. There ain't no missing bullets and chambers. You're gonna have to deal with all that heat. So you're gonna have to match intensity with intensity, or your ass gonna be sitting up here looking crazy at 0-3. We've got to bring it. And just like Alexis saying that we gotta bring it. Ain't no if and buts about it, DC. No doubt about it. They bring it. They got all the bullets in their chamber, and they say, "Come on up here. Come on up here to the target center, because we got some target practice on your ass. So we can't let them use us for target practice." I had to make all that work. But DC, you go ahead, bro. Go ahead and talk about it, bro.
Man, you ever seen a pelican that can't fly in front of a goddamn wolf cube? That shit ain't pretty.
That depends if the pelican.
I say a pelican who can't fly.
That depends, DC.
We got a broke wing right now.
But if the other wing if he packing something in that other wing, that wolf, that's a dead wolf. What he
be packing in the other wing?
You're gonna have something split rapid fire.
Let's 6-shooter.
Oh no, that we call that church's chicken, DC. That's all that is. That wolf. That wolf gonna tear that.
Ain't nothing gonna be popping off that pelican but the grease. You put his ass in the skillet.
I see feathers every damn way.
Man, look, I'm usually they be trying to call me damage control because I be trying to find a silver lining in every goddamn thing.
Yeah, so I'm usually you just be spinning crap. That's what you were talking about, silver lining.
I don't be spinning everything. I always be trying to be positive, man.
That's not what that's not what that damage be, DC.
Man, I'm the red side of the battery, man. I always try to be positive, bro. You know what I mean? But looking at this lineup, Q, and looking at how we played tonight, I don't think we got a snowball chance in hell in winning this game. But what I will be looking forward to,
DC.
I thought you were gonna say something after that. But what I will be looking forward to it's to see, man. If we play with intensity, we improve and we make it. I don't see us beating them, man. I would love to be wrong. And people, you said we weren't gonna win. You see, I would love to be that guy, but I don't see us beating them after what I watched tonight, opening night, and what I seen from Minnesota already. I just think they're clicking better than us. You know what I mean? That's damage control. I'm doing damage control right now. Shit, I said they're gonna lose.
You got some kind of agenda behind that shit. We
Here
ain't figured out yet, but it's something going on.
Here I am thinking I'm fanning the flames. It's just I'm doing damage control, but it must be in my blood or something. Huh? But man, I don't see how we beat this team. Preferably because what you just talked about. They got a guy who's been starting for probably the last 10 years in the league, or at least 8. I don't remember how many years Patrick Beverly been starting, but that's their backup. You know what I mean? We ain't got nothing like that on our bench.
Yeah, we could use.
And that's just one. That's just one of them. Nas Reed tear us out the frame every time we play him.
Yep, he does.
You got Terrion Prince, who gonna hit threes in your face and plays good defense. You know what I mean? Man, this is. I don't know if I would assume everybody here know because we part of the flock and we didn't see. It's already a tough matchup with us. It's already a tough matchup with us with Zion, with these guys, and now without Zion and they have full power. How we do it, Q?
Well, DC, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This is a game that a
Go
lot
ahead
of
and do
people,
some damage control.
Well, no, that's your thing. All I'm saying is that all I'm putting to this thing is, listen, a lot of people believe the Pelicans gonna lose this game to Minnesota, and watch the Pelicans come out and beat Minnesota. That's usually that's exactly what's going to end up happening. Watch, and I'm gonna go with the Pelicans to beat the Timberwolves.
You know that shit's still damage control. What you're doing, right?
All right, it's not.
Continue. Go ahead.
It makes perfect sense if you think about it because nobody giving them a chance.
All right.
Everybody looking at Big Cat and all them guys, Ant-Man and Russell, and saying, "Man, look at this situation right here. The Pelicans don't stand a chance." Then the Pelicans come out there and then lay the smack down on them and start building up some wins. So this is the type of game Pelicans. This is the type of the game the Pelicans sneak a win on the team. You know, because a lot of people start underestimating them. Without Zion Williamson, they can't win no games. Without Lonzo Ball, they can't win no games. So sooner or later, they're gonna figure this thing out, man. They just got to.
Think Minnesota got it in their DNA to underestimate us?
Listen, bro, they smacked the Pelicans down just recently as the preseason. Yeah, they definitely
smacked us down probably the last 5 games they played.
Well,
I don't remember the last time we beat them people.
That's a recipe for why I'm saying that when you feeling like, oh, we got them under our thumb, the next thing you know, you come popping up there and knock the shit out of them. We do that all the time in pro football and in basketball when we overlook teams because we smacking them down and then they come and sneak a win on you.
So the Pelicans back there right now? Wait, hold up, man. Let me. The Pelicans back there right now. Why the Wolves getting ready? They putting popsicle sticks on them broke wings. That's what you're saying?
Listen, bro, ain't nobody's wings are broken.
Man, they motherfuckers is clipped. Something going on. We can't fly, Q.
DC, nobody's wings are broken. DC. All right, they're still flying. Okay, they're not flying as high as we want them to fly.
You call that shit flying tonight?
They're still moving around. Listen, the bottom line.
You can move around without flying.
You can move around. They're still flying, DC. You see them flying around. You be out there walking.
I ain't seen them take flight. Not tonight, Q.
Well, listen, bro. The bottom line is tonight they got it handed to them.
I seen Devante Graham and Brandon Ingram. They was gliding a little bit.
But you seen better performances from several players though that were better than you ain't see better performances than people who? How about Big V? How about Graham? You ain't see better performances from them tonight?
Graham had a good performance the other game. I gave Big V.
Who? Big V? I gave you a guy. I gave Graham. You like NAW's performance tonight?
That was a downgrade. He was flying.
It wasn't a downgrade, but he had a pretty solid performance. You just wanted more of what he was doing. Yeah.
No, he was flying.
You said that earlier in your breakdown.
He was flying last game. And tonight he swooped down to get some fish, and he just kept on gliding after that.
DC, you just said, sir. I listened very well. You just told me. You just said this. You just said that NAW what he did was fine. We just needed more of it. Did you not say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I
So
say he was gliding.
listen. I'm saying what he was doing was fine, but you wanted to see more of it. Meaning you needed a little bit more
Yeah,
effort
when you
into what he
glide,
was
you be
doing.
close
Okay.
to the ground. You know what I mean? When you fly, you be a little higher. So,
I'm not
yeah.
even engaging in the glide stuff that you're talking about. But I'm just saying this is basketball, DC, and the NBA. And
Okay.
when some teams come and you expect them to win, sometimes the other team do surprise. I'm saying that could be the case when we play Minnesota. Minnesota had been beating the Pelicans a lot as of recent. And as of recently, they smacked the Pelicans down in the preseason. Pelicans almost came back and took that game from them while they was over there celebrating.
Yeah, that was their bench people was out there, Q.
But still in all, though, what I'm saying, though, DC,
And it
is
was a
that the effort.
preseason, Q.
Bro, listen, bro. Preseason or not, DC, you just faced the club. You showed a vanilla book against them. What I'm saying, this is the NBA, sir. And I'm saying that any given day, a good team could lose to a team
You
that
almost
a lot
said
of
any
people
given
expect.
Sunday, huh?
Any given Sunday, any given day, and it applies. It applies at any given time. If you don't bring your A game or bring your game, another team matches that intensity, they could beat you. That's how it works, sir. So we're not going to pretend like the Pelicans are hopeless here, because we know eventually they're going
No,
to get a win.
I'm not saying they hopeless. I just don't think we're gonna get this win. They're gonna get a win. I'm just not sure this is gonna be against Minnesota. You know what I mean? You
All
know
right,
what I
DC.
mean?
All right, DC.
You
I
know what
mean,
Like,
goddamn.
I
I'm
would
just
love
saying.
to be. I would love to be wrong.
Oh, you always, but that's all good. Don't worry about it. We'll
That's
be
why
all
I
right.
asked you if the Pelicans was back there. You know, patching their wings up with popsicle sticks. You know when the
Bruh,
birds break their wings.
Why
'Cause
would anybody patch their wing up with popsicle sticks? DC, what is going on here?
When birds break their wings, Q, the veterinarian, they take it and they stretch it out and they put some popsicle sticks there.
They
And
use
like some tape.
popsicle sticks on birds' wings?
Yeah, that's like a cast. Yeah. Put some popsicle sticks on there.
I never heard that before.
Just straighten it on up.
Are you making that up?
Man, I'm telling you, put some medical tape on there.
Medical tape.
Almost good as new, Q.
Okay, DC. I hear you, DC. I got you, sir.
I'm just saying, bro.
I hear you. All right, so what's your call? Your call is that the Pelicans are 0-3 against the Timberwolves. Is that what you're saying, sir? They're going to have chicken? Church's chicken?
Who? Church's
Who
chicken?
else? They're not going to eat themselves. I'm saying, you said the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Them people going to have Pelicans legs the same way we be having bear meat. You know, when the Grizzlies come to town, we always have some goddamn bear meat. They about to have some Pelicans legs again, Q.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I love my Pelicans, man, but I'm...
Yeah, what? You love them grilled or fried? I mean, good grief, man. What the hell? Boiled?
Preferably baked, because they'll have enough time to get their ass out the oven.
I figured.
They'll have enough time to get out the oven. If
all right.
When they fry, Q, you throw them in that skillet, it's over with, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. You know, kind of like tonight when the Bulls, when we had all the turnovers in the first quarter. We had 7 turnovers. That was fried. We got fried. That was quick, fast, in a hurry, dog.
All right. Well, DC, you keeping it real. At least you ain't spinning it. At least I don't think you're spinning it.
What's the spin? I said we got fried. How am I spin that? Unless I'm trying to spin some mashed potatoes to put on the side of the fried Pelican wings. Like what? How am I spin that? I'm hungry, dog. Come on.
I hear you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right. We got okay, family. First and foremost, thank y'all for being in the stream. Do me a service by hitting the like button, family. We got well over 100 people.
See, Joggy know what's up. Joggy say he using some popsicle sticks right now to fix his broken whatever he got. That's right, dog. You tell him that's a good little splint, huh? Fix that broken splint finger.
I think he just joshing, bro. James says we don't have a true facilitator. We need Zion Butter ball ass to get healthy and help BI. We have shooters, but not enough shot creators. Load too heavy for BI. Thank you, James.
That's
Appreciate you, bro.
That's why we was going off on Kyra, man. Kyra should be that guy that you could put in off the bench and be a facilitator. You know, should be.
Yeah, that's a part of it, man. We got to figure out a way to get this up and going, man. For real, man. We need to get a win in the worst way. We don't want to start the season off. You know, you lose one, you're 0-2, you lose to the Bulls, got the Timberwolves, and they're going to just keep stepping on you. Nobody's going to have give you any pity because Zion's not there. And all the reports coming out that the Pelicans are concerned that Zion Williams is over 300 pounds right now, and they're very concerned.
Who believes that shit? Who really believe? You believe he over 300 pounds, Q?
DC, I'm saying reports are indicating that they're saying it's the Bleacher Report.
Where are these reports coming from?
The Bleacher Report, I just said it, DC. It's the Bleacher Report. The Bleacher Report reported that the Pelicans the brass are concerned about Zion Williamson's weight.
Fake news.
Just told you.
Fake news.
The Bleacher Report is pretty credible, wouldn't you say? You quote from them all the time.
Fake news.
Okay, there you go, DC. We'll
No, what I'm saying is, all right, so the article in the Bleacher Report, where are they getting this information? Because I heard it's from executives around the league talking about they saw Zion and they know what Zion looks like and that he had to be 300 pounds because there's no way they could be whatever the hell they talking about. Like, so we know that it's in their best interest, especially right now, to draw up as much controversy, you know what I mean, as they can. Yeah, I know what I'll be reading, simply, Tasha. You goddamn right. I read that bleached ass article. And the whole thing
DC lying his ass off. I'm talking about he read something in the tab.
Nah, I did read it, bro.
When you read it?
Shit, I don't remember. I read it when it came out.
Oh, when it came out, DC.
It came out when it came out on the Bleacher Report. Go ahead and pull it up and you tell me.
Oh, what kind of answer is that, man? What's wrong with you over there, DC? What's going
remember,
on? Thank
man.
you, Carlton.
I hung out with BI and I don't remember, though.
All
But
right,
look,
I got you. We just need from where's BI from again? That's what you was hanging out at?
all right, I set myself up for that one.
Carlton says we just need a little bit more time and a little more love. I thank you, brother.
You're right, Colton. You're absolutely right, bro. All jokes aside, you're right, Colton. But
I got you, Tasha. You made him stumbling over himself lying. He called him lying right quick.
When I ain't lie about nothing. But the reason I say the article, man, because that comes from executives around the league. So you mean to tell me if we say, oh yeah, Zion get too fat, he injury prone, we won't trade him. Them same damn people wouldn't be in line to get him?
I didn't say that, DC. I just was telling you the report that they're saying. Not only that, but Yahoo Sports is reporting that too. Right,
but I'm just saying, like, how do we know any of that to be true or credible?
Well, we don't, DC.
I look at the dude. The dude looked like he looked like he gained about 10 pounds. So if he was, would he 280?
There you go, DC. I mean? NBC Sports is reporting on it. Pelicans concerned about Zion.
I want to see the scale.
Good grief, the scale. How you're not going to see him on the scale?
That is the healthiest 300-pound person I ever seen in my goddamn life. I ain't never seen nobody weigh 300 pounds that damn healthy, Q.
Jake, you saying where is it coming from, DC? Here is the guy that brought up the report right here. Jake Fisher of Bleacher
Call his
Report.
ass tonight. Get him on the show.
There's a strong belief in league circles. The Pelicans were unaware of the procedure until Williamson reported it to New Orleans ahead of Media Day. Although one team source contacted by Bleacher Report maintained the Pelicans and Williamson were aligned on the injury timeline. He since reached north of 300 pounds this offseason, sources said, again fueling concerns among New Orleans staffers, similar to the months leading up to his rookie debut when he joined the Pelicans' recent preseason trip to Minnesota. Several league personnel on hand were struck by his heavier appearance than his listed playing weight last season of 284. He says, I know Zion at 280 and he was not 280, said one observer. Then it goes into the rest of the article and speaks about other things pertaining to Zion and him saying he wants to be here. It also makes a fair point about Zion weight versus his frame and everything pertaining to that. So these are the articles. It was I showed you that was NBC Sports. It was Bleacher Report. All are people that you, sir, read articles from and quote from on a daily basis.
Bruh, all I heard was all I heard was I ain't no goddamn dryer. I ain't no washing machine either. All I heard was from sources.
Sources. What sources, DC?
Who are these sources?
DC, what article did you read? Tell us and Tasha which one you read.
The one you just put up there right now. I heard that same bullshit.
No. Did you read that article or another one?
What other one would I read, Q?
I don't know, bro. I'm asking the question because
I read the one from Bleacher Report.
So why are you asking about the Bleacher Report if you read it?
Because when I read the article, all I heard was some sources. Like there's no person like where this came from and all of that, man. I ain't buying all that shit. They're just trying to stir up controversy. And shit, even if Zion is 300 pounds, even if he is 300 pounds, why y'all bringing all that up now? Y'all been knew that. According to y'all, because he showed up and what they putting that shit out for right now? They're just trying to create controversy.
Our dog SB Sports in the building. What's up? Salute,
what's up,
my
SB?
dog.
I know you're gonna come in here.
Congratulations,
and talk
bro.
stuff,
Congratulations on your win, my brother. Big ups to you. We
go
got
Bulls.
We
right.
got
tonight.
Yeah,
for tonight.
And we got SB. He about to join us, man. He in the link. I know he ready. He ready. He rubbing his hands like the bird, man.
Oh, he brought him in right now. What's up, SB?
He rubbing his hands like the bird, man.
Man. Hey, what they say about Zoto? What they said, triple double on his own team?
That boy got a triple. That boy fried us tonight,
man. Look, go ahead and say he never played for the Pelicans like that. That's all I want you to hear, man.
He did play. He played for us like that. Look, this
man, y'all go get that one time a year.
Yeah. This way you take to the bank. If you do that 3 more times, then I might be.
No, I knew he came out for blood because I knew the first play of the game he went straight to the hole and got a bucket. I said, yeah, he mad. He mad. He came out with an agenda like I'm finna kill y'all. So we beat y'all by 30. We beat y'all by like 30 points. Then Lonzo had a triple double.
Damn.
Yeah, he showed up, man. It's ugly, man. I think y'all should have kept him, man. That's all I'm saying. I think y'all should have kept him. That's just
he ain't want to be here, bro. I was
wrong.
I
mean, y'all didn't want to play point guard, man. Look,
we played 10 million. We played 10 million less and still got the same production.
I mean, all you gotta do is let him play point guard. He gets you a triple double, and he don't need the ball every time. You see, Zach brought it up sometimes. DeRozan brought it up. He don't need the ball every time. He just need the ball to run the offense. That's it. He got to be the guy. You gotta let him know. He don't even have to fully be the guy. You gotta let him, hey, look, you are point guard, and he go this way.
Nigga, stop capping.
Hey, look,
man, stop capping.
I don't
ball that capping.
Hey, look, bro.
The man won, bro.
Hey, Willie,
the man won.
You kept calling him trash now, Willie. You can't be mad with somebody.
Willie, hold on, wait, Willie.
I understand he won, but he's still capping.
No, say he won with a triple double. He was one of the best players on the court.
I don't give a damn what you saying, fam.
You don't have to care, but the facts, the numbers say.
Only reason y'all want to play
one at a time, my brother. One at a time.
Go ahead.
The only reason y'all might make the playoffs because y'all play in the East, man. Stop capping, bro.
When the last time the Pelicans in the playoffs?
About though.
I ain't worried about the Pelicans being in the playoffs. We've never in the playoffs.
We was in the playoffs.
The Bulls.
Look, you might as well.
Hey, hold on. The Bulls ain't winning no time soon.
You might.
So you can stop capping.
You might as well be fans of the Hornets or something.
Game.
You might as well be a fan of the Hornets. You have to make the playoffs. You might as well.
I hear you. That's one game. Hey. Michael Jordan retired. Hey, Michael Jordan retired. Y'all finish.
How?
Michael Jordan retired. Y'all finish.
We made the playoffs.
Y'all never see another ring in Chicago.
Like Pippen.
How many rings? Okay, Willie, I got a question. 2 questions. Now, one is a statement. The second one is a question. Okay,
Willie took it to him.
But since Michael Jordan retired, we done probably double or maybe quadruple our playoff appearance that y'all did as a team.
Man, y'all ain't winning shit since Michael Jordan retired.
And then 2, what championship have you won in New Orleans?
The Super Bowl.
Love.
They haven't been in existence. We talking basketball. When the last time y'all won?
All you said was what championship that we won in New Orleans.
Bro. We
talking Super Bowl.
Look, you gotta switch to football. That's how you know it's bad. You gotta switch to football. Yeah, take your Saints hat. Hey, look, you got Jameis Winston as quarterback. You ain't seen another Super Bowl no time soon. Don't worry about it.
He better than the Bears. He better than the Bears. Don't start coming for the Saints, SB.
Hey, it ain't the same, man.
We beat the shit out of Chicago every time we play them. Don't do that.
Chicago looking good right now, SB, bro. Come on.
Hey,
pretty bad, bro.
Look, this also look. This is the Pelicans report page. We talking about the Saints. That's how bad y'all got beat. Y'all want to talk about football. Y'all want
It would have been a different story if Zion was there. Y'all happy because Zion wasn't there. Y'all won by 10. Zion scored 28.
Hey, like a man, they got their ass beat to sleep. But bro, this just the second game, bro, and you capping.
No, it ain't. Lonzo got his revenge. You can't deny that.
What revenge?
Because y'all disrespected him.
We got the same
Y'all was calling
production
him a
for $10 million
trash.
less.
Y'all had him playing as a 3 and D.
What
Y'all
fucking
was calling him a
revenge?
bum. You said he wasn't worthy.
Get on it, each one. Get on it, each one.
We gonna do that one game.
Hold on, fam. Y'all talking over each other.
Let Alexander start. I was hearing that. We'd rather have Alexander start over Lonzo, man. Get out of here, man. Hoop that boy.
Wait.
We'd rather have Bledsoe. We want Bledsoe to start.
What? We ain't never say that. That's a goddamn lie.
Each one teach one. You ain't teaching nobody nothing tonight, so don't bring up nothing.
Wait. We fixed Lonzo broke ass shot for y'all.
You really did though. He fixed it himself.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Already off the channel already. Get him off here.
No.
You don't know about Fred Vincent, y'all.
Get the fuck out of here.
We gonna show him some more work. We gonna show him some more work.
Hey, they said while the game was on that Fred Vincent.
And then he come on your chat and talk about they let Lonzo run points some of the time, but we gonna tell him this the other time. The shit is exactly the fucking way I told you it was. The bitch ass nigga didn't want to be here. He went over there. He used that to get up out of here, and that's what the fucking situation was. Stop trying to use that as y'all as an advantage, like y'all got him.
We a better team. We a better team.
Y'all using him the same fucking way.
We not though.
You just
y'all not
said
no
it.
better team. Y'all
you just
said
he's not the fucking point guard, but then
y'all
point
gonna
guard
fall through the floor.
We not a better team. We not a better team.
No, y'all not no better team.
I mean, y'all spend all that money just to make it to the second round of playoffs. So I mean,
I'd rather make the playoffs. I'd rather see a GM actually do something to make the playoffs than not make.
You right on that one.
Y'all spending money to not make the playoffs.
Y'all in the negative cap though. Y'all in the negative cap. I hope y'all make the playoffs. I hope you spending all that money. You might as well make the playoffs.
Hey, look, listen. Y'all don't understand to spend money to win. Y'all just rather spend money to lose. So y'all don't understand this.
Don't
we can still make the playoffs and not be a
Hold on, fam. One at a time.
I can't hear.
You had John Paxson 10 fucking years and you couldn't win. He was trash. You had to hurry up and run him out of fucking town, man. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, you're right when you're talking about David Griffin. You're right when you're talking. Y'all GM played us. He was playing chess, and David Griffin. I mean, he was playing checkers. David Griffin and y'all guys was playing chess. He won the Lonzo fucking trade. Period. It ain't no cap in that. He won that. Y'all GM got the first round pick, which was the fact of the matter was they offered Lauri Markkanen at the trade deadline, and the fucking David Griffin wanted to be greedy and wanted to get the first round pick. Look at QC get mad when he going to talk about the real shit. You can't ignore it. Because this is why you look fucked up. But this is why you look fucked up.
Y'all could have had Larry Markkanen.
Hold on. This the reason why I'm looking like this, because this doesn't help us at all right now.
It does help us because you acknowledge what's going on.
It don't help y'all.
It don't help you. Listen,
hiding the facts.
Each one. Listen, my brother. You listen to me on this one. I listen to you all the time, bro. I'm saying talking about Griffin from what he did does not help us right now. And
yes,
people
how the fuck can you go forward in trusting him in the process if he can't do it now? What you mean? How does it help us going forward?
Each one, listen, bro. We got to work on our listening skills here. Listen, I'm saying that it don't help. It don't help you right now.
My faculties. I know what exactly is going on.
It does not help you right now to bring that shit up. Because you sitting up,
how does it help us going forward?
Hold on, man.
Let them talk.
Hold on.
Let them finish, man. I know you stressing.
You talk about Griffin right now, man. That's not. SB come on here, man, and he and his team kicked the Pelicans.
We ain't talking about the Bulls. We talking about the Pelicans. This is the Pelicans.
I'm talking about the Pelicans and the Bulls right now, man. It's the recap. That's what I'm talking about right now. And the reality is,
how does David Griffin help us going forward?
You gotta listen, bro. You don't even want to listen.
That's not the point, bro.
I know what the fuck I'm listening to.
Each one. That's not the point, bro.
He's mad.
The point is that tonight the Pelicans got cooked by the Chicago Bulls.
Period.
They got cooked. They got cooked by the
That's
Bulls.
the
That's
point,
the
you?
point. That's the recap show
Oh my
tonight. It's
God.
not about.
So we
it's the
can't
recap
adjust
show.
the fact that
Each one.
we can't
Each
look
one.
at our
We ain't gonna
GM
learn.
and
We
tell
can't
us what the
learn
fuck
if
going
we
on.
both talking, bro. We can't learn if we both talking, bro. You got a point, and you state your point on here very thoroughly, and I listen to what you say, and I don't interrupt you, bro. But all I'm saying is that tonight the Pelicans got cooked. The score was what? 128 to 112.
A lot to
You went up to Chicago, got cooked. Lonzo had a triple-double against his former squad, and they won. They're 2-0 right now. So if SB comes on the show, he just don't come up here for the Chicago games. He always comes up on the stream, and he pops up here and talks basketball with us on here. But tonight is his night. His team won. What can I tell you? It's his night. You got to give it to him. You can't get mad if you say the facts, bro.
Willie's smoking a square right now.
Wait. This ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with SB. This ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking SB at all. This ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with SB.
You big mad tonight.
No, we danced around the realness.
His ass stinging right now.
We danced around the realness, and it's sad.
This one of them good mamas whooping. This one a good mama's whooping. You won't punish his butt stinging after that whooping.
Yeah, hey, Big Q.
What am I mad about when I knew what the fuck was gonna go on?
Now you know.
See, that's what you don't understand.
That don't make no sense. You mad, bro?
Hey, wait a minute, Big Q.
What the fuck?
Hey, Big
I knew you couldn't win. I told you was gonna be 4-12.
Hey, Big Q.
We're gonna be 4-12. God damn, each one.
Yeah, we ain't winning the game.
We don't even know if Zion gonna be gone for that long.
How is it looking so far?
Zion gonna be out for a month. Zion gonna be out for a month. Keep it real. Zion gonna be out for a month.
This is a case where you don't want to give a man his credit. You telling him to shut up and everything. The man telling you off top what time it is.
I'm not saying that to the man. I told him they did their thing. I said the Bulls can't listen, bro. SB, I just told you your GM is playing fucking chess and our GM is playing checkers. You decide.
You don't know that.
That's not fair to Lonzo. That's not fair to Lonzo, bro. You're not giving Lonzo credit.
And then you don't know that,
bro. I'm talking about the deal that we got.
You said Lonzo played the same way he played with the Pelicans. That's not true.
No, I'm talking to you. You must be talking to Willie because you ain't talking to me. I'm telling you,
each one. You keep moving the goalposts. It's one topic, then it's another topic.
I'm telling him, listen to what the fuck I'm saying and clear the earwax out your ear. Clear the get the sugar daddy out your ear.
You big
the sugar daddy out here. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying and stop playing. I'm talking about the GM and what he got for the value of the trade. See, that's how we get on bullshit. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think
the
that's why y'all
value of the trade. What?
I don't think that's why y'all lost.
Y'all niggas on bullshit.
Oh, we got it, Lonzo. So if Lonzo was that big of a difference, y'all should have kept him. Y'all should have kept him. Lonzo that big of a difference, y'all should have kept him. Y'all told me, like you said. Q said, hold on, wait, listen. Q said, hold on, let me finish. Q said I covered multiple times. And I heard y'all before Lonzo got traded, y'all was dogging Zoe. Y'all, everybody was dogging Zoe.
Hold on.
DC, listen. You the only person I might get credit. You wasn't dogging Zoe as bad. But y'all was definitely dogging Zoe. So now you telling me the GM finessed the trade as we lost. So Zoe was the only thing we really got out the trade. So if it's that bad, you should have kept him, bro. He balled out.
We got the same production for $10 million less, though.
He seen red tonight. No pun intended, man.
But listen.
Man, I'm through. I'm fucking
Zach
through, bro.
LaVine.
I'm through already.
Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan was the top two scorers in this team. Now, Lonzo facilitated, and he finished with a triple-double, yes, indeed. But Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan were big-time.
We can't keep it real.
Major league impactful in this game. So, I mean, that's the thing. But we're not telling you can't keep it real each one. But I'm saying, bro, that at this point in the junction, this is a recap of the Pelicans and Bulls game. SB's on here because of the loss that just happened. We just lost to his team.
And the Bulls lost. I was gonna still pull up. I would have still pulled up the Bulls loss. But luckily that didn't happen. You know, it was a different way around.
I mean, we're gonna play y'all again, so I want you to come back on that game too.
I pulled up. I think when y'all beat us before, I pulled up. I don't duck no smoke at all. Now I don't duck smoke. But
First of all, y'all don't know who. Hey, look, y'all don't really know who won that trade right now because it's too early in the season. Y'all know what Lonzo Ball gonna do with all these games they got to play.
We know he played last season. He put up 12
He
points.
already won the trade with it.
I'm just saying.
Gary Temple ain't gonna get no
I'm just
fucking
saying
20
they got-
points the rest of this season.
Man, they got
Him
seven
Brand
some
New.
more games.
What if he turned into your Donis Haslam though? Each one teach one.
That's
I
all
already
I'm
told
saying.
you
he already
that's what
is.
the fucking role was gonna be. You
But I'm
reiterate
just saying,
what I already
if he do
told you.
that, nah, I said the same thing, and you said that. But
And Thomas said
if
gonna
he
be
do
trade
that
value.
effectively, you don't think that's a skill worth having?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a skill. But the thing is, that's what I'm. See, I don't know why we lose track of the center of this team and where we going with it. See, y'all coming at me talking, I'm big. It's 2 games in the season. It's not that much to get big mad about with 2 games in the season. But what Q is not understanding, and I'm light
I'm
years
mad.
ahead of what
I'm
the fuck
mad.
I'm telling him. Wait, but hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to where I'm going with this. He said we can't worry about what's going on with David Griffin. He said we just need to worry about this loss. And what the fuck I'm trying to understand is how the fuck I'm not gonna worry about a motherfucker who doing the thinking for us going forward. And you got one more bullet left in the chamber, and that's the bullet you got at the trade deadline to make for another impact player. So how the fuck can I not sit and think back to myself and say, well, what the fuck this nigga gonna do? Because y'all all sitting here and Kenneth just said what I was telling y'all. Zion gonna be out at least a month. At least a month, player. So, like I told y'all, I see it about 4-12. I told y'all that you might not agree, whatever.
4-12, that's a little generous.
8-8 at the best, but whatever.
That's still no. I think it's gonna be at least 1-19.
So you
well, hold on.
Come on, man.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Keep it real. Y'all right.
Hey, so wait, y'all tanking for Amani Bates then?
No, man. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that.
Keep it real each one. This man Trey Murphy hasn't showed up now to one game.
Have I got the floor?
We got Murphy Trey out there. I don't know who that is.
Wait. Did you say
a rookie,
wait,
man? Come on, man.
Wait, what record? Wait, what
20.
record did you
They
say,
played him 25 minutes. 25 minutes to just stand there and be a decoy.
He got to go through the motions, man.
We could have put Najee Marshall at least. He would have played some defense.
No better.
Not her.
No, he was playing. Don't do him like that. He was playing defense.
He was playing all right, but I mean,
in this game,
he
man.
was
because he couldn't get no rhythm. Coach putting him on the bench like he not used to.
What you
mean? He played 25 minutes.
We lose the center of the team. Now let me break the shit down for you, and I'm gonna give you the juice. Peep game. The shit that we building from the offensive schematic of this team, Zion is the big piece of it. Now let me drop this shit off to y'all, and I'm gonna quarterback this thing for y'all. All right, Zion is the centerpiece of this shit. We know this, but the one thing that we have to go off of his history, and the fact of history with him is he's been injury riddled. Regardless whether you like it or not, he has been. So at a GM standpoint, I have to know that I'm already in the red when it comes to getting free agents to come here. So we don't have the luxury of messing around when it comes to getting players that are talented, that have star potential. Mm-hmm. See, we're going out there and we're playing in a scheme where we're already light. Jackson Hayes, people want to look at Jackson Hayes and say he's a stretch. Jackson Hayes has made a few threes here and there. He's not an offensive-minded player like that yet. You still need a big or somebody else who can. You don't need another guard. You do need another ball handler, primary ball handler to help with Zion, because you don't want Zion to have the ball where he's always the one dribbling the ball trying to find everybody. You need somebody to help him with the offense.
That's gonna be
it's almost like y'all had that before.
You can look for that help. You can look for that help, and when you move, I'm talking about the schematic.
It's almost like y'all had this before, and y'all just let them go to the Chicago Bulls.
No, bro, hold on. Let me finish.
Everything you saying it sounds like Lonzo Ball.
Bro, listen. We know the end of the ball is where y'all gonna end. At the end of his name, that's where y'all gonna end with him. Y'all
gonna end in the lottery again, but if you feel me,
y'all love him too. Listen, Lonzo is a good player. Lonzo is a good player, but at the end of the day,
I've
he's
been
not a
told
Hall
y'all
of
that
Famer
shit.
and he's not a superstar.
Man, it's 2 damn games. Come on, man.
Q, no. It's been building up throughout the whole
It's
been building up throughout the whole offseason. Come on now, Q. It's been building up the whole offseason.
We can't hear nothing, man.
One at a
Everybody just
time.
sound
Hey,
like
Each one, go ahead.
Lonzo
The
Ball doing this to
infrastructure
y'all like
of the
this, man?
roster.
Hold on, family. Let each one finish his thought. Then I'm proud. I'm gonna let everybody
Yeah,
get
let
in
him
there. Go
finish
ahead,
his sermon.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, my sir. Right.
Go
see,
past each one.
DC, this is why I'm gonna get up on you, because I'm gonna get up off the you need to get up off the boo-boo. Let me just show you why. You said, looking at this team, man, and one thing, Q, that I don't see is that I don't see a veteran or somebody that can help this team.
No,
I'm
not gonna let you misquote me. That's the only reason I'm cutting
You
you
just
off.
said that about the Bulls.
I
You said you
said,
look up
looking
the
at this
Bulls
team,
roster and
I said,
and the
looking at
Sixers.
this team, I don't see a player on this team that know how to win. So I can look at the
You
Bulls
didn't say a
team and I can
veteran?
see
You didn't
a
say
veteran. A veteran, yeah. DeMar DeRozan know how to win.
Okay, what you just so now you just lied in what you said, because you just said you didn't say that, and you retract your statement. You
Oh,
recant
come on,
the
man.
statement.
You trying to what you
I
pulling?
just heard what you just said. You
off
said
of
they needed a
toes or something,
veteran,
man?
DC. You said they needed a veteran.
A veteran,
needed
yeah,
a veteran.
a veteran. Okay, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. A player that know how to win gonna be a veteran.
With the
There
point
ain't
that
no
I'm
new
making to
players
you
that
that.
come in and know how to win.
I think Valanciunas know how to
That's
win,
not
though.
where I'm going with that.
Let him
See,
finish
that's
his
where y'all.
thought, bro.
Valanciunas know how to
He's
win.
right. He
Yeah.
don't know where I'm going with it. I'm making a point to him to what I was telling him early 2 weeks ago when we was talking to Black. I said they need another veteran, and that's why I said if Kevin Love can get a bought out contract, somebody of that magnitude, or somebody you could get for now. I'm not looking at the trade assets right now to figure it out schematically or who else they can get. But that's why I brought up a person like that name. I'm just talking about off of his merits alone. We're not gonna just say his game, but merits alone on how he can help the team. You don't have another big where you can get in there to get rebounds. You was talking about rebounding, you and Q. We're getting out rebounded. You know why that is? Because we're throwing the Josh Harts out there in the world. Like Kobe Bryant said a long time ago, God rest his soul. And he was right, and I feel that way too. You're not gonna win with this scheme. You're not. You can try it, or you're not gonna win with it. You're not gonna win going small. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to adjust to the league that you're in right now. And in the West, you're gonna bang. It's getting the people say it's getting more 3-pointed. But if you look around the league at the Bucks, the Heat bulked up. You look around this league, and a lot of teams have physicality down low.
We're not small, each one. Other than if you're talking about Jackson Hayes as our backup center because he's scrawny.
Hold on, DC. Just let the man finish.
Man, if I let him finish, the whole show gonna go. Q.
No, we let each one let him wrap it up, bro. Because I gotta move to go through the panel. Everybody waiting to hear. Go ahead, each one. Finish your thought, bro.
I want to get this, your brother.
Go ahead, you cut out, bro. We couldn't hear you.
They need veteran help. They need veteran help. They need somebody else to help them where it's an impact type of player that you don't always have to depend on Zion. That's the point that I was getting to you when I brought up all these other names. Because the one thing that you have to go off of history is that he has been unhealthy. And that's what you have to look at. And when you look at this roster, it's incomplete. It's not finished yet. So you're gonna have to hurry up and get somebody in starting at least around December. You don't have the luxury of playing behind, because see, this is what they're gonna sell to him. This is the narrative. You said that we're not the laughing stock of the league. I have to tell you, DC, you are. Because the word on the street, you got a generational superstar, you got another all-star, and you still can't even get to a damn play-in.
All right.
And see, the narrative is, wait, but listen, hold on, let me finish. No, you can have it.
I thought you was finished.
They're going to tell to him is that everybody who done AD and look at Zoe, they're going to say they win when they get out of there. So you can have the flow, and I'm going to leave you with your thoughts.
All right, brother. Now, first off, I said,
all right, let me
go. Damn, Willie, let me let me respond. Like he was trying to cook me on everything, dog. But I said we're not gonna be the laughing stock of the league. We're not gonna be the bottom team in the league, and I still believe that each one. Like you speak in absolutes as if the season is over and we done lost 60 games and 120
I never
or whatever.
said that. I
You
never
ain't
said
gotta
that.
say it.
I'm looking at the infrastructure of the team. They're young. They're young.
Yeah, they're young. It's the way you speak. And then what I told you about the veteran thing, I never, can't take
you
it.
can't take the way that I speak it. That's what I'm saying.
No, man, it ain't got nothing to do with me taking. I'm talking about what you say and how it sound and how it come off. I ain't got nothing to do with me not being able to take it. It sounds like you speaking as if we done already lost 60 games already.
You're still doing the same things you was doing the previous years, brother.
Is you
What
finished or is you
about?
done, bro? When you gonna let me talk?
I'm just looking. I'm just showing you what are you looking at.
Right,
You're doing
it was hard for
shit
me.
you
It
did
was
the
hard for me to pause while you were saying everything.
Okay, but I won't respond.
You gotta let me talk each one, bro. If you want to have another debate and could cook me some more,
all right,
you gotta let me talk.
Willie, could
you got
you
your
let the man
grandstand
talk?
on. You
Could
got
you
your
play Bob Marley music?
Go ahead now. Go ahead. You know you got grandstand.
Come on, Willie. Come on,
Willie playing
dog.
Bob Marley music.
Come on, Willie,
Damn,
bro.
Willie, you drunk in here tonight, ain't it?
Willie,
But nah, bro.
That boy really sad after the loss. Yeah.
You speak in absolutes, dog. Like that happened already. And far as the veterans go, I never disagree with you on us needing a veteran. What I would be disagreeing with you on that maybe you ain't get was I was disagreeing with some of the names you was pulling up. Like I don't want Kevin Love. I just seen
I'm
what
just
happened
talking
in
about his
Cleveland.
team, but we don't have the luxury of getting impact guys like that. That's what I'm saying. This is not the NBA of that year of those yesteryears.
I know, but if you let me finish talking, I would get to that. So
he said that Blue Rob.
You know what I mean? We do need a veteran that know how to win. And as you can see, a lot of the stuff that Griffin do, even some of the stuff we don't like, is trying to stock up on picks for the point of being able to trade for guys like that. So our thing is we kind of sit around like we did last year. We got what was James Johnson. That was the name? I forget his name. The boy who we had last year that went to the Nets. I thought that was a great pickup. And if we would have actually had our starters, to make that push, that would have helped us a lot. You know what I mean? If them guys was all not hurt and everything, we probably would have been able to make the play at least and had a shot at making the playoffs last year, right? And James would have been a big part of that. So you got to watch for the Pelicans what they do at the trade line for us that because of what you said, my brother. We all know that we can't attract free agents all the times, but you get guys in the trade and then they get here and they see how it is. Like Jonas Valanciunas, for instance, we got him in the trade, right? He said he was originally going to wait out his 1-year deal and test the free agency market after the season. But after coming here, he saw the organization and how the coach is and they understand his game. Everything is like family. He likes his teammates and he went in there and asked them for a 2-year extension. You know what I mean? So you get guys that come in like that. And I think even James last year, he looked like he liked being here. I don't think we offered him the money that the Nets was going to offer him. Plus, he got an opportunity to go after the championship. We other than if we have a miracle happen this year, we probably ain't going to win no championship. We could be real about that. Could happen.
What's going on, everybody?
You know what I mean? So
what's good?
The whole thing, bro,
Get that.
and what I'm getting at,
Man, why
you know
you
what I mean? I'm gonna wrap it up and let you talk,
that?
Willie. Hold up, let me say this last
Could
point.
you hurry up, DC? You got a sermon going on yourself, bro. Come on.
Man, when Willie talked for 53 minutes, you kept vouching for him. Now I can't.
Each one,
each one, not Willie.
Each one saying a bunch of nothing for hours. Yeah, you lost.
But look, the whole thing I'm saying, each one, dog, like you can't speak in absolutes like it's over already. And we not gonna do this, we not gonna do that. We still probably gonna make a trade. We do need something. We need a veteran. We need a facilitator. And then we still got young guys, so we don't know what they're gonna emerge and grow into still. And I mean, that's what we gotta do. We got a lot of young guys, so we can't just say it's finished on them. If you understand, like young players, they grow and blossom, you know what I'm saying, throughout the season. So as this team goes, they will get better. And when Zion come back, like you were saying, man, the whole team is constructed for him. Yeah, he injury prone, you right, but we still don't know what this team look like with him out there. And when Zion get out there, it could be game over. We don't know what that look like. This team might be a serious problem. So you still got to have some optimism, brother, and speaking in absolutes. You know what I mean?
Let me throw this out here too, fam. Before Willie get the flow. Big ups to the family members out there watching the stream. Much love to the flock. Please hit the like button if you hadn't already hit it. Take the time to hit the like button right now. A great passionate conversation going on in the panel. Much love to everybody. Alexa, I got to give her credit for this one. A lot of great commentary, but this one here is a really good one too. She says a good team should be able to win even without their star players.
Right.
That's veritas.
Right.
That is 100% facts.
That's
right there. And we have enough talent to win some games. And when it's just 2 games in the season, we're 0-2 early, and we have to figure a way to iron out the wrinkles and get it straight. But I do think we have enough to win some games, and before Zion gets back and during Zion when he gets healthy enough to be able to contribute.
Yeah, but you gotta think about the people we played though. We can't. I mean, if we're going against full healthy teams that look upper echelon, then how are we going? We can't expect them to beat them teams without their best full team though too. Just look at the teams that's like losing. They got the Nets, the Lakers, the Giannis and them. They losing. They got all their players, and then the best team. So I mean, what you expect from people that don't even have the whole team just been together, just got together, got a whole new coach, whole new players.
Kenneth, that's still an excuse. You're getting paid.
It's not an excuse. It's reality.
Is they getting paid less? Is they getting paid less money when they lose? No, they're getting paid the same amount of money, regardless if you got Zion or not. You got enough to go out there and compete to win some contests. We don't want to hear all that stuff. That the reason we ain't winning because we ain't got Zion. That Zion wasn't out there. But you know why you lost tonight? You lost tonight because of porous defense, turnovers. We covered it all on the show. That's what happened in the first matchup.
They're not getting paid the same as the other players, though. These players aren't the same, paid the same amount to go out there and perform like the other players are. You know what I'm saying?
Kenneth, you heard the point I just made? You heard what the point I just made why you lost to Chicago? You lost to Chicago because of porous defense, because of
and that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. They missed 20 points, and the person that gave us that extra 20 points wasn't there. So I mean, what's the difference between them doing the best that they could?
So better performances on the defensive end couldn't help shorten that, or perhaps even it to a degree where you playing defense against the shooters.
But even if they went down to the coach. Big Q, even if it went down to the wire.
Listen, Kenneth, I get what you're saying, bro. Really, I'm not totally disagreeing with what you're saying. What I'm saying is, regardless of not if Zion is there, you're expected to win. There is not, because he's not there does not mean that's a built-in excuse for you to lose. That does not work that way.
But Q, what you mean by expected though? Like if the betting odds, if the odds of you winning,
they are expected to compete because if you're playing Brooklyn, and Brooklyn just because they might have all of their stars, who's to say that they bringing it that night? Who's to say that all of those guys are going to be clicking on that night to bring it? Some of these good teams,
how much they're worth per person.
That ain't got nothing
if you playing a person that's worth 20 million versus a person that's worth 2 million, you're gonna see a big difference in how they play each night.
What I'm saying.
Can I say something?
Everything is what it is. What I'm saying, bro. I'm not totally agreeing with what I'm disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that you're expected to win. You're gonna tell each and every last one of these Pelican people up in here that because Zion is not playing, you're gonna lose every goddamn game that you come up. That's not how it goes. And Willie Green says that as much. He'll tell you because Zion is not here, regardless or not. We have to figure out a way to win. That's how any successful coach will teach you. That is not. We cannot use his absence as an excuse to lose. We have to figure out a way to win by any means necessary. But Willie, go ahead. The floor is yours, bro. Then we're gonna spin the bin on it. Go ahead, Willie.
All right. Hey, Q. Hey, you like my new hat, bro? You like that?
That is pretty clean, Willie. I like that. White.
It's better than the Pelicans hat right now.
White.
It's yellow, nigga. It ain't white. It's yellow.
Hey, yellow?
Gold, bro.
Yeah, it's yellow with the orange on it. You know, I had to get it when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? On NFLshop.com.
Bro.
You know.
Okay.
But
I
anyway,
like it.
Yeah, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but anyway. I told y'all that this was some lottery ass shit that y'all was looking at, but y'all didn't want to listen to me.
Y'all always
talking about No, hold on. Y'all always talking about I'm negative and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that was some lottery ass shit. Now we got this fat ass nigga on our team that we picked number 1, and this bitch weighing 300 pounds. I heard all the articles and stuff talking about how fat he was. You know what I'm saying? Man, we need to get rid of that dude, son.
Oh, come on, man. Damn, bro.
So Willie, you saying y'all should have picked Ja Morant? That's what you saying? You say y'all should have picked Ja Morant?
Look,
we should
pull up how many games Ja Morant.
That would have been nasty. Ja Morant.
Pull up how many games Ja Morant been missed.
Just let Willie finish his thought, please, so I can get through the chat.
Hold on, man. They say, bro, that dude ain't no reason if he working out in the all season. Ain't no reason for the people saying that he looked like he was 300 pounds. Ain't no reason for that shit, son. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that make me think that he's lazy. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want to win.
You ever hurt your knee or your foot, Willie?
Man, that boy that hurt his foot to the other week there. And nigga, I did. I broke my ankle. And I had surgery on it twice.
How much weight you gained when you broke your ankle, bro?
I gained no weight because I wouldn't eat at Dragos and at where they sell them beignets at Cafe Du Monde and all that shit there. I wasn't eating all that shit. I ain't gained no weight when I broke my shit, son. You heard me? That dude,
on there, everybody?
That dude need to be responsible for his fucking weight. You know what I'm saying? And stop holding us back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because our whole problem is that his bitch ass always hurt. That's our whole problem.
Can I say something, please?
We can't even see if that nigga we can't even see if he good or nothing because the bitch stay hurt. And he always talking about. And look,
Willie, this man did put up 28 points last season.
I don't give a fuck. He always talking about his mama.
Please let Willie finish.
Yeah, he put up 28 points, but he always talk about his mama. A grown ass man in the NBA talking about his goddamn mama. Man, well, look, we don't need no beta males on the team. We need alpha males on the team. Zion Williams is a beta male, bro. And they need to trade his fucking ass.
They said
real talk.
Well, you getting 28 as a beta male. How much he gonna score with as an alpha?
No, but listen to what I'm saying.
He alpha around the league.
He can't even handle his own fucking business, son.
How much he gonna score as an alpha male? How much he's scoring as an alpha male?
About his fucking. If he was an alpha male, we probably be in the fucking playoffs, nigga, last year.
Huh.
If he was an alpha male, boy, that dude is soft. Hey, that dude is soft as drugstore cotton. Zion Williams. I said.
Drugstore cotton? What?
Yeah, drugstore cotton, nigga. Woolworths. Walgreens.
You didn't get him in
nigga. You name him. That's how he's soft. And the only reason he broke his foot because the bitch fat.
All right, Willie.
Damn, Willie.
All right, Willie. Thank you, Willie, for that insight. Let's move.
No, ain't no insight, nigga. I'm venting, nigga, because I'm tired of fucking losing on this basketball shit, man. Nigga, tired of losing. Willie. And we stay with the number 1 fucking pick and can't fucking win.
Huh? Well, Willie,
to be fair, even if we gotta focus
on this game right here, Willie. We gotta focus on the Pelicans game.
Ain't nothing to focus on. Y'all got the doors.
Let Juju speak. I want to hear what Juju got to say.
Hold on, big man.
Hold on.
Chill out.
I'm focusing on this game right here because of that fucking hurt ass, bitch ass nigga was playing.
All right, Willie, come on, bro.
Oh my God. He gonna listen to the interview.
Let Juju speak.
I told you to let me get him on the trigger.
But I'm mad. Hey, that's how Gail Benson talking like I'm talking right now.
All right, Juju, you speak.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah, Willie, bro, you gotta calm down on Zion, man. Without Zion, bro, this team is in the lottery every year, bro.
Hey, boy,
we looking like that with him. So what's the difference? We that with him, man. We that without him. So what's the difference?
Well, I'm saying
F
though,
that
but
boy.
I don't know if y'all
What
are
are
not
you
that
saying?
without him.
Because
Y'all
you
one.
in the lottery with
Each
him
one. Stop.
or you
Each
not?
one.
So what's the
I don't
difference?
know what he. I don't know
it's
what he.
not that
bro.
though.
I don't
And
know
let
what
the
he
man
said
talk.
yet.
If you have
I'm serious.
Zion, bro,
Each
if you
one
have a
stop stirring
healthy
the damn pot.
Zion, bro, and you build around him correctly, bro, you have a team, bro. They
We
haven't
know
built
that.
around him correctly, like you said
Hey,
earlier.
y'all
That's
heard
not
that
Zion's
caveat?
fault.
He got
That's
to
not,
Y'all
be
heard
that's not
that
Zion's
caveat?
fault. David
Really,
Griffin hasn't
hold
built
on,
around the
bro.
team,
Man,
right?
let Juju talk.
Bro, each
Man, that
one, you
nigga said
can't.
if though.
He got to
He
be there.
said if.
I'm not saying if.
Willie,
If
let him
I'm
talk,
saying
man.
when you build around Zion correctly, you will be in the playoffs, bro. You have a
That's
star,
dead. That's
bro.
dead.
No
Because the
doubt.
nigga stayed hurt, so you can't build
Willie,
around it. That's
Willie,
dead.
man, Willie, let the man talk, bro. We let you talk. Let
But,
him talk.
but I'm telling you, like my old school teacher said, that's nonsense what he said.
Nonsense.
You know what I'm
Excuse me,
saying?
Willie. It's been
Because how
tons
we
of
gonna
players.
how we gonna build
Willie,
around? How we gonna build
it's been
around a
tons
kid
of
that stayed
players.
hurt?
It's been tons of players that started their career injured, bro. You just have to give them time, bro, to
Oh
figure
man,
out
I
their
don't
body
want
and
to
get.
hear that
No,
shit.
he's
I
only
don't
been in the
want to
league
hear that
3, bro. Zion is
I don't wanna hear
21,
that
bro.
shit.
You're acting like he's 28, bro. He's 21 years
I
old,
don't
bro.
want
Like,
to
what
hear
are you
that shit.
talking
That
about,
nigga could be
bro? He's not
35 and he
26.
still shit.
Let's stop this, bro.
Willie,
You
he's
gotta
better
stop
than
this.
most of the players in the
Willie,
league.
aka
Willie,
Trick Daddy.
How
when
he
he,
better than most of the players in the league and he can't stay
I
on the
see you,
court?
Jerry.
because when
How
he get
he
on the
better
court,
than most of the players in the league
he
and he
play better
can't
than
stay
most.
on the court?
Hold on,
How?
y'all talking at the same time.
Because when
Willie,
he play,
Willie, how
when he
you
get on the
still
court,
talking? It's Juju turn, bro. Let Juju.
I don't
No,
get
no,
it. That nigga.
I like that. I like this
Q.
dialogue because I like cooking niggas. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Q.
So let's keep
Willie.
going, Willie.
Hey, Q. Them niggas
y'all
talk
remember
about
last
if
week?
and when.
Y'all
Man, nigga
remember-
don't want to hear shit about if and
Bro,
when, man. I don't
bro,
want to hear that shit, man.
I
If
never
and
said
when.
Saying
if.
his point, let him say his point, bro.
No,
Bro,
I
y'all
already said
remember
my
last
point. He
week?
just hasn't really even responded to it, bro. Wait, so are you saying trade Zion? You're gonna be better without Zion, Willie? Bro,
Yeah,
you
we're
gotta
gonna be
stay off
better
the
with
Hennessy,
Zion because
man.
if we could trade.
You gotta stay off the Hennessy, bro. You're fucking
no,
capping, bro. You're capping, bro. If you trade
no,
Zion, you're
nigga,
gonna be in the depths
no,
of
nigga,
fucking
drinking
voodoo
vodka
in New
today. I
Orleans,
ain't
bro,
drinking no
for like
Hennessy
10
today.
years,
I'm
bro.
drinking vodka
Let's
and I'm
stop.
on the blue ribbon. I'm
I
on
can
the
tell,
blue
bro,
ribbon.
because you're
Nigga,
saying the
that
dumbest
nigga
shit right now.
there.
Why would you trade Zion, a
Yeah.
21-year-old superstar, averaging 28, one of the best finishers in the league? Are you
Because,
crazy?
because
That's not
he
his fault that
stayed
you have a
hurt.
bad GM. Like I've said before, thousands of times, Zion isn't the
Wait,
problem. The
Juju, we
problem
gotta
is
focus on the
David
Chicago
Griffin.
game.
The problem.
This is what this is
Hold
about.
on. Each
That's what
one. Stop.
Each
Stop
no, each one.
stirring
Don't
the
do that.
point. Each one.
Each
Chill
one.
out.
I'm
Let the
look.
man finish
Listen.
his
I'm trying to come
commentary.
back to
they
what we were
talking
talking
about
about
that.
earlier, though. Each one. I'm trying to
Bro,
go back to what we were talking about earlier,
let
though.
the
What you
man
saying?
finish his thought and stop
It's
stirring the pot.
But Q,
we.
how can you let him finish
Could
when
you
you
let the
said
man
we
go,
focusing
bro?
on the
Let him
Bulls?
talk.
That's what
Bro,
you
Each
said.
one. Each one. I
Hey,
want you to
you said we
respond to
focusing
this,
on
though.
when I brought up the
each
GM
one,
talk, we didn't want to talk
each
about
one
that.
talk.
Man, let that nigga
Each
say
one.
what
Let
he
the
gonna
man
say so I
talk,
can
bro.
cut his ass loose.
Let
Go
him
ahead, say what
talk,
you
bro.
gonna say.
Go ahead, Willie.
Let him
Like
get
I
his point
said,
out.
I'm
bro,
gonna
the
let my old
problem.
head get you. Go ahead, Willie. Go ahead, get him, Willie. Sick.
No,
Get
it's
me,
not Willie's
get
turn.
bro,
It's Juju's
whoa,
turn. Go ahead,
get me,
Juju.
bro.
Oh,
Honestly,
y'all
bro,
was buddies last week.
that's
Y'all
what I'm
was some
saying,
good
bro.
friends.
What
Hey,
you
that's
switching
how it
up?
is. Cut those
You
city
switching
where
up
I'm
on the
from.
gang now? Oh, okay.
Oh, nah.
No,
It's
that's
cool.
you know
No,
that's how it
It's
goes.
cool.
You done
Listen,
bump your head
hold
already.
What happened
I gotta
last
bump
week?
your fucking head.
What happened
I
last
gotta
week?
bump
that's
your
what each
fucking
one
head,
does.
Juju. You
Oh,
done
Cutthroat,
thumped
the
your
Bulls
head
got y'all
already. I
backed up
gotta
on
get
each
your
other.
okay.
Stop,
Stop
y'all.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
Hold
Stop it.
on.
The
You,
Bulls got
hey,
y'all
you was
backed
on
up
my
on each
side
other.
last week.
No, each one come in
You
here
What
and
about
stir
happened?
the
down.
hell out the pot.
You
That's
about
what he
down.
do.
You about down.
He
Like
stir
I
the hell
said,
out the
each
pot.
one,
Go ahead, Juju.
listen. This is what I'm saying. Y'all are trying to blame Zion and all this other
People,
bullshit.
go ahead.
That's not the problem. The problem is David Griffin, bro.
Blame
He's a
Zion.
snake, bro. He is the problem.
Bob,
Wait, you say you blame Zion?
Bob Blake,
How is he?
No, I said he
No.
part the problem a little bit.
He's He's part of the problem, but he's not the root. He's not the root of the problem. He's not the root of the problem. David Griffin is the root of the problem, and that's what you need to fix.
I just told him
that's what I'm saying.
Juju.
So Willie, what the fuck are you talking about, Trey Zion? Stop drinking right now. Stop taking shots. Don't do that.
Hold on.
Don't take no more shots, bro.
Hey, hold on, big dog. You're lying. First of all, only thing David Griffin did was play the piano. David Griffin don't dribble now goddamn basketball.
He cannot play the piano, bro.
Not one.
He's done horrible.
David Griffin don't shoot no hoop.
Not the piano.
You talking that great? Whatever it was.
He beatboxing, bro, with his mouth, bro. He's not even playing no piano.
Whatever it was, Zion Williamson need to fucking take this shit serious and lose weight.
How is he not taking it serious? He averaged 28 last year, bro.
Let him talk, bro.
Hey, but no, because that's bullshit. How is Zion not taking it serious? He averaged 28 last year, bro. How is that his fault? Wait, so is it Zion's fault that y'all not make the playoffs last year?
No, listen, bro. He's saying he's speaking in terms of his health based on the reports.
But his health doesn't matter. It's been plenty of players that come in the league injured their first couple of years. You have to give them time.
Juju, let him finish his point. No,
Lonzo Ball came in the league injured as hell his first couple of years. You have to give them time to work into their body and get used to playing in the NBA.
Lonzo Ball will never.
It's not fair.
Lonzo Ball will never no fat nigga. He will never go no 300-pound nigga. I don't want.
But he got injured. We're talking about health. We're talking about him staying healthy, bro. It's been plenty of players that come in the NBA doing healthy.
Let me ask you a question.
That's Willie's standpoint, and you're not gonna change his mind on that. That's how you feel about it.
Hold on, Q. Right
or wrong, that's how the man feel about it, bro.
How you gonna build? You build a team. How you gonna build a team around a cat that stay hurt?
Juju,
he wasn't hurt last year, Willie. He wasn't hurt last year. You didn't build around him right last year.
Hey, hold on, Michael.
You had Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams around Zion last year.
Hold on, listen. I'm gonna let Willie get his comment in, and then I'm moving to DJ because DJ been sitting there patiently, man. Y'all going back and forth. That's not gonna resolve. That ain't getting nowhere. But Willie, finish your thought. So I can get the DJ.
Hey, look. I understand about injuries and shit. I understand that. Michael Jordan got injured in his second year.
Facts.
Broke his foot. We ain't hear no shit about no injuries after that, man. I'm tired of hearing about injuries. You can't build a team around a nigga that stay hurt. Because ain't gonna be no camaraderie or whatever. And nigga don't know how you run, how you play, or how you want to shoot it, where you want to shoot it at. Niggas don't know none of that, man. That dude need to learn how to keep his weight down. You know what I'm saying? And stay healthy so he can help the team. Zion Williams ain't no help to the team at 300 fucking pounds, man. Why is he? This is the question I want you to answer me. Whoever the hell is debating me, why is them people talking about that man 300 pounds, man?
We ain't gonna
bro, those are rumors, bro. Like,
DJ. Gotta give DJ. We gotta give DJ.
I don't know what did a reliable source say that, bro. Please name the source that said that. Who's the source?
Bleacher Report, NBC Sports, and Yahoo Sports.
Okay, let me look this up.
Who? That's it. Jake Fisher. Jake Fisher. I just told you from the Bleacher Report. And NBC Yahoo
Jake Fisher reported what an executive said, but then the executive never said they sourced.
You just asked me a question, and I told you who sourced it and where it came from. No, you know who Fisher is, and you know if he's credible or not. You know that, and you know.
I mean, Jake Fisher said the Memphis Grizzlies is going to be the number 5 seed in the West. That's what Jake Fisher said.
That's his prediction, bro. But his basketball stuff is not bad. You know that. DJ, your turn, bro. What you got?
Also, the same dude that didn't want to keep Lonzo as well. Jake Fisher.
Well, everybody know a fat person when they see him.
Okay, but you act like this man can't lose 20 pounds. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro.
All right, what's gonna happen after that?
Hold on.
Willie, turn. Let DJ get in there, bro. Come on.
I'm sorry, DJ. Go ahead, DJ.
Turn your unmute yourself, DJ.
DJ got
traffic cop today.
You tell you, DJ got all the mics. I'll look at it.
Yes, sir. Y'all think I was playing when I said I was starting this YouTube shit, man. So stop playing. I'm trying to be like the most electrifying man on sports entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Finally. All right. So here we go. First off, how y'all doing, panel?
What's up, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. Yo, DC, bro. Before I get to my rant, I'm going to the game on the 27th. So
I ain't gonna be able to make it, G. I ain't got.
Why not?
To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be available that day, Q.
What you gonna be doing?
Life. I got a new situation I'm starting business wise, man.
A new situation.
Tell him, man, you don't want to go watch that live. You don't want to watch that basketball live. It's cool. Just say that. It's all it is. You don't want to watch that live.
A new situation. That don't sound righteous.
Hey, Q. Q, he got an album release.
I got a what? An album release.
Yeah,
I got an album release.
There it is right there.
Yeah, DC, why you didn't
Always
tell
on
me
tap.
why you tell me your brother had a resort on the beach in Jamaica? I could have been booked a hotel room.
You ain't
Oh,
never
yeah,
asked,
no,
bro. You
Tasha.
ain't never asked.
So about he got a new situation. Who talks like that? Who the hell talk like that? I got a new situation. Wait, what the hell is that?
New monetary situation, bro.
Oh, what
Hey,
a
I
new
hope that- I hope
situation.
it
That don't
ain't my
sound like
time.
something I don't want to have nothing to do with. That sounds
Oh,
like
yeah, I forgot.
some shit
I'm
that's
telling
gonna
you,
get
Q.
you sit
I'm
where
telling you.
Johan at up there, man.
Boy.
You better I got a new
Hey, but
situation.
look though.
Hey, Q, he looking for a co-conspirator. That's what he looking for.
Oh,
I
come on, man.
Keep
Hey.
looking over
Man,
there,
nah,
Jack.
nah, ain't none of
You
that.
looking for one? You better keep on looking for that. Something going. That. Go ahead, DJ.
But look though. On some real shit.
Unmute yourself, DJ.
Uh,
There you
I
go.
can hear him.
all right. So with that being said, shout out to the Chicago Bulls. That is my second best team.
Thank
'Cause,
you, sir.
I
Thank
am
you,
a
sir.
Michael Jordan fan.
Mute him, Q. Mute him.
No, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, that is my second best team. Shout out
Mute
to
him.
Michael
Because you
Jordan.
got a
Second
second
best
best
team.
team. Mute him.
Yeah, he can't handle second best team.
What you talking about,
I'm
DJ?
telling you.
First off,
That boy Rudy.
I didn't really see the game because I was working the concert tonight. With that being said, here's my thing. Garrett Temple played
Boy, y'all ain't no good, boy. No, boy, y'all
whatever
shit,
kind of
boy.
minutes and scored 3 points. Okay, we already know Josh Hart. Now, as we all know, I do work at the Pelican game, and I talked to David Griffin. You know what I'm saying? I kind of saved my peace. You know what I'm saying? And he told me what I asked him, and y'all might get mad at me. I don't care because this is mine. I asked him in that first game, why didn't y'all play Delton Holmes? Because he have size.
Good question.
This team does not have size.
Ooh, I said that.
Because Brandon Ingram is like, I don't want to disrespect the man, but Brandon Ingram, he's like a fucking toothpick. I mean, like a toothpick, pretty much.
He shits like I've been saying. He shits.
What was his answer, DJ? What was his answer?
Like Delton Holmes, he'll give you what Zion won't give you, which is shooting threes or any of that nature. And what he told me was that Willie Green didn't see him ready yet. Well, I mean, you gotta look at Herb Jones, what he did tonight, playing 20-something minutes and only scoring 6 points. So, okay.
Right. And they played a hell of a D, though. Hell of a D.
Yeah, he did his job, DJ. His
But
job
they
wasn't
still
to
ain't
score.
gonna get it. Though.
Yeah,
I mean, I
he let him
understand
score
that too,
32
but-
points.
So that was my question. And, with that being said, I don't know. I mean, the starting lineup is horrible. First off, that first game should have been Nikhil at the 1. Maybe Josh Hart at the 2, but I don't see him as like scoring because I mean he's hurt now, so I don't know. BI at the 3, Dilton Holmes at the 4, and Jonas at the 5.
That sounds like a 0-30 straight off the
No, it's not because you don't know what Dilton Holmes could do. I mean, and
I do. I seen him play.
Don't get me wrong.
DJ?
You can't go off of college highlights. I understand that. I totally agree with that.
Look at Trey Murphy though. Trey Murphy was balling.
Yeah, but he's 6. I mean, he's still a rookie. He can come off the bench.
What about Dalton Holmes? He a rookie
Dalton
too,
Holmes
huh?
a rookie too, DJ.
Dalton Holmes is
Say,
like
man,
the
you
same thing as fucking Brandon Ingram.
Hey, you
I
can't
mean,
co-size. You can't T-size. That what
Well, how's he
DJ
the
said.
same
That's
thing
what
as
he said. You can't
Right.
T-size.
Dude,
I've been telling them that, Willie.
Brandon,
Yeah.
I mean, Trey Murphy III. Don't get me wrong, the man can shoot. I seen the preseason. I seen the summer league. I seen all that. Trey Murphy
Yeah,
is the same thing as Brandon Ingram. I mean, they may have a little bit muscle size, but that's beside the point. The point is we don't have size. Look at Kyle Lewis Jr. Yeah, he's quick. I understand that, but look at the guards that we had. Besides Drew, we had Tyreek. We had Tim Frazier. We had Jared Jack. We had Chris Paul. Look at all the backup guards that we had. I mean, look at Stephen Curry. I mean, he has a little size on him. We don't have size on this team. And that's
Stephen Curry. Hey, Stephen Curry, my height. He's 6'3".
That gets to my point. You got Kyle Lewis that's damn a 2-pick and a broomstick, fast as hell.
And he lived.
That man said a 2-pick
No,
and
you
a
ain't wrong,
broomstick.
DJ. Because I said all that earlier, but they told me I was hurt. See, they told me I was hurt earlier when I said all this. They said each one you hurt. And what is that? SB came here and gave that, put that battery in his
He
back.
ain't moving the goalpost.
Hey, each one.
The goalpost. That's
He ain't moving the goalpost.
Hey, each one.
Guy, I give him that though.
Hey, each one. They want to get them niggas nicknames before they deserve a nickname. You see what I'm saying? That would
Willie, what they got?
Yeah, all of you know
What they got to do with the game, Willie? What they got to do with the game?
I'm talking about
Willie,
BT
take it off,
and the
Willie.
rest of the niggas.
He
The
said
coach
they
named
hurt
Willie
that.
Green.
I'm
You
talking
should be
about
on his
BT.
side, Willie.
I'm on Willie Green's side, but I'm talking about all of NAW. No. Yeah, no. That's how you play. No. No, nigga. No.
I heard niggas say that, though. I heard niggas say that, Will.
Y'all always want to get them.
I heard a nigga say that, Slap.
Y'all always want to get them to catch. Yeah,
Talking about
no.
nicknames before they deserve it, huh?
So he don't deserve a nickname.
No.
So he didn't play to deserve a nickname. You don't respect his game, Willie.
Hey, hold on. Hey, look, hold on. He ain't fucking did nothing to get no nickname yet.
What you mean?
All y'all,
He came up.
all y'all,
No hand wasn't enough, boy. You still 80
yeah, y'all supposed to call him by his government name, Trey Murphy, and Nikhil Alexander. So everybody can know that them niggas shit.
Willie, be quiet.
That's why you supposed to say their whole name. Y'all want to get them nicknames and all that shit there, and they ain't did nothing yet.
KLJ, NAW, abbreviating their name. That's not nicknames, but your abbreviations.
No. America needs to know.
Hey, look, be doodoo.
America needs to know them niggas' whole names so the whole America know that they shits.
Okay, thank you, Willie. Appreciate it. Thank you, Willie.
Yeah.
All right, DJ, you finish your point, bro.
But on the real side note, though, starting the season off 0-2, a lot of people didn't play in the preseason together. So I'm gonna chunk this up. We should have beat the 76ers. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I mean, we started 0-2. We don't have Zion, but with that, with Zion, we should have won because Zion putting up 20 points, at least 20 points. And then you got B.I. behind him. Jonas Valanciunas, he's a double-double machine. My question is, why is Jonas Valanciunas not shooting threes, bro? It's like every center that we get, it's like they don't know either the play or they don't understand the play, or because I've seen some plays where Jonas Valanciunas will pass up a three and go miss a layup.
Shooter like that, DJ. That's the point that I was telling them they need to stretch.
And they don't get a good possessions. They'll never get good positions.
Hey, wait a
There's always
minute.
some
Wait a
rush
minute.
shots.
Hey, DJ.
He be screening
Hey,
at the top
DJ.
of the key, man.
Hey, DJ.
Yo,
DJ.
what's up?
Hey, DJ. What position Jonas Valanciunas play?
He is a center. Nah, hold on. Before
Hey,
you
hold on.
comment,
Wait a minute. That's why he ain't supposed to be shooting them goddamn threes.
but
Tell
no,
him, Willie.
hey, Willie,
Tell
wait,
him,
wait,
Willie.
wait. Each one,
Tell
take one.
him,
I got this one. I got this one. Willie, times have changed. You had Magic Johnson, you had the Michael Jordan, then you had the Kobe, then you had the Dwayne Wade, stuff like that.
What about LeBron? You forgot LeBron. You forgot him.
Man,
he ain't
we're
want
not
trigger you,
talking
Willie.
about LeBron on here, man. This is the Pelican post game report, man.
God damn, but you did all them other niggas though, DJ. Come on, bro. You gotta
You
give
know what?
LeBron in credit.
I got you, Willie.
Boy, LeBron is a beast.
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna go Andre Iguodala. That's my small forward, power forward.
Yeah, BJ. Come on, bro.
All right, so hear me out. The reason why I say that, and no disrespect to LeBron, I just don't.
You just disrespect LeBron. You just disrespect. You talk about that Andre Iguodala.
Man,
I'm
LeBron
done
hasn't
with
lost a
Andre
beat in the 20 years he's
Iguodala,
been in the
man.
league, man. Come on now. He put up the same numbers for 20 years.
But look,
Hey, that man been in the league 90 years and averages like 25 and 8 or some shit like that. 90 years in the NBA. Come on, DJ. Stop
90
disrespecting
years,
that man.
God damn, bro.
That what it feel like.
I don't think you've been alive 90 years, Willie. I know you got the great
But
going
I'm
on.
just
Damn.
saying, hey, bro, it was tongue in cheek and I was being facetious and all that other shit. I know he ain't been in the league 90 years, but it feel like it though. Man, that man been playing ball forever, and DJ just disrespect that man like that, man.
Never lost a step, bro. He never played a bad game.
Hey, DJ. Hey, hold on. DJ said everybody named.
He never played a bad game. All right, I get it. All right. Don't go that crazy.
But look,
Maybe played probably one bad game in 20 seasons.
like, okay, so now times have changed. You got fucking 7'2" niggas hitting threes.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, you right.
Bo,
But they
I mean, you got Bo. You got.
We don't really need the threes like that, though, DJ. I mean, we shooting
He
good
don't
from
shoot.
three.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. He don't shoot the three like that. I was trying to tell y'all that.
No,
That's
he,
what
I mean,
kept
I
trying
don't.
to he shot at least 1 3 a game. So he's not a real shooter like that. That's why when we got to the ball dominant question, and I was telling y'all he need the ball down low to really be more effective, but he's been bad missing bunny. Right. And see what Willie telling y'all is y'all want to play this new way. Everybody think they Golden State, and you're not. You're not. Everybody think that you need to play that they way, and you got to understand you can still play unconventional, like Willie said, which is what all the Lakers have done is overpower teams. Milwaukee is done that in a sense, but with Zion, you do need spacing. This team, listen, DJ is right. I told y'all that earlier. We need size. We don't have size. That's the whole thing. And what Kobe was telling y'all, you're not going to win with this scheme. You're not. You can get mad on you. You're not going to do it. Playing Josh Hart, playing straight jacket, all in behind, it's not going to get it there, brother. It is not. You're going to need to add up a little bit more beef and somebody who can, if you're going to go out and get somebody, at least get somebody who can help you put up at least a good 17 and 8 or something like that. See, when I brought up Bagley and all them names in love, y'all sneezed at them. Laurie Marketing, y'all sneezed. But
I
now
think
you
we
don't
should
have
get Bagley. I think we should get Bagley each one. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Each one. And
Hold on, Willie.
Each one. And we had Kevin Love, what we'll be doing.
Willie, hold on.
That's all I want.
Stay, DJ, you finished, bro?
Yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, like this team don't have size. I mean,
Wait, so DJ, you really think Donald Holmes gonna come in and just give you automatic offense? Like it's not gonna take him like 10 to 15 games to get into the rhythm? You think he's just gonna become straight just
he gonna eat up space. That's what he gonna do.
Right.
We need somebody that's gonna eat up space. That's all we
Right.
need.
Big fact.
What you mean by that? What you mean by eat up space?
He's telling you what DJ is saying. He can shoot the ball and eat up space. That's what DJ telling you.
But okay, he might. You don't know that though.
Sometimes you don't have to have a
Hold
superstar.
on, one at a time, family. One at a time.
Go each one.
Each one, go ahead, bro.
Well, I was just saying what DJ and Willie is saying, you need somebody to eat. They're looking at Dalton Holmes just to eat up space, to shoot the ball, to be able to extend the offense where you can allow Brandon Ingram more room. You dig what I'm saying? Valanciunas is not a shooter like that. He needs to bang down low. So you need to maximize him is what I was telling y'all when we was talking about this ball dominant thing. You need to give him space. And Dalton Holmes provides that a little bit with his shooting. We don't know how he will look or won't look. Just because he came from the G League doesn't mean he can't play. People was laughing talking about Skip the Malou, but Skip the Malou fucking came through the ranks like that too. But I'm just saying he came through the ranks like that too. He didn't. Skip played organized ball. He went to college, but then he had to go through that shit too. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're not a superstar or big name doesn't mean that you can't contribute to this team schematically. With DJ saying, that's what we saying. That's why I started off the podcast telling y'all about how can we worry about this game when we need to be looking at the overall with David Griffin. And when you look at the whole schematics of it, I'm not trying to get everybody push the red button alert and make everybody scared, because it's not that. It's too early for everybody to just start panicking. But I'm just saying, when you look at it from the overall standpoint and you look at the decision making that he comes with and he has done with his team, he has jacked it up. You should have gotten way more. Look at what the Bulls got for Lauri Markkanen and what you got for Lonzo. And then look at what you had to give up for Devante Graham. Now you turn that, spin that around, you done lost a lot of bullets. A lot of them, and you got to hit on one of them. We don't, with us being behind the free agency thing, we got to hit on at least a couple of them picks in the trade to get our guy. So if we have to worry about the decision making, then it's irrelevant about the game. It don't matter because you can't put the right product on the court. And that's why I was coming to y'all with that. I can give a damn about Chicago. The fucking Bulls might not still make the playoffs. So it's irrelevant with them. Regardless, I'm just saying, regardless, it's irrelevant about them. It's about what we doing. And when we look at the infrastructure, when he went into coming into this season, any good GM knows you have to be thinking 2 steps ahead. And he's not. You got to be a CEO. If you can't think like that, you're not winning. And he doesn't think like that. He's put us behind the 8 ball too many times. See what I'm saying? And that's where I'm coming from. The one thing that we know about Zion is that, and what Willie is saying, is that he's been injured. He's been injured. So if you're a GM, in my mind, I'm going to do something to help me sleep better at night. I'm going to go get me another player to put behind that. You're in the West. It's not the East. You got to beef your size up. That's where DJ coming from. But that's why I was kidding y'all with the stretch. You know what I mean? Brandon Ingram is not physical enough. And the whole point when we was making it's showing. Look at I've been making that whole point to y'all about the bench, and y'all got mad. Look at the bench. Look at the bench now, how it's suffering. Look, just take a good look. Now imagine Mikal being out there on the start with the starters trying to do this with Zion. How he's not a shooter like that. I would almost rather you put Trey Murphy in there with it. He's not a pure enough shooter. Your bench needs life. It needs somebody who can get buckets. He plays better with Jackson Hayes. So that next move that you make, this is a big one. I'm telling y'all. Y'all might not want to look at it this way, but this next move has got to be something for you to build off of. That's
So
going to
look.
go into the rest of the season to put life into these guys.
So
Because
look.
we don't want to go in being negative on it.
All right, thank you,
So
each
look.
one. Go ahead, DJ. Then we're gonna get DC up in there, and then Jay Black's on the line too. Well, go ahead, DJ.
Well, let me say one thing though, Vicky, real quick.
Oh,
I was just saying, Dalton Holmes. I don't think he really like. I don't know. Like, I don't think the people, like the players, are the problem. I think it's more about they don't know the scheme and they don't know themselves yet. If we put Dalton Holmes in, I think it's more of the same thing. It's not the same. I'm not saying he's a bad player just because he wasn't in G League or something. I'm saying the players that we got aren't bad. They just don't know what they're supposed to do yet. So if we put Dalton Holmes in, he's not gonna know what to do yet either. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just trying to say that just because we put a new player in that
my
looks
question
good
is to you, and
doesn't mean he's gonna play
anybody
good.
Anybody could chime in. So a player out of the G League made the roster. So I'm trying to get it out. Give me a second. Yeah, made the roster
DJ, you ain't got to
over.
say nothing else. You said a mouthful just now.
No, Dalton Holmes made the roster over William Gabriel. Now you tell me, if we had William Gabriel, what would be your lineup right now at the 4 position? Besides putting Brandon Ingram and Herb Jones at the 4. Come on now. And William
Start
Gabriel, he a
lineup
stretch four.
or the second lineup.
The first lineup right now, because Zion
You
hurt.
said add William Gabriel. I didn't really understand the question. You said add William Gabriel to the first lineup.
Yeah, add William Gabriel because he's another stretch 4. And you got
I'm not
Jones
adding
level
William
2.
Gabriel. I don't see nothing wrong with the lineup though. I don't know what your point is.
My point is
I see,
Dalton Holmes.
I see something wrong with the lineup. Herb Johnson got them tight ass shorts on.
No, I'm not saying it like that. We all have
the game,
bro. Look.
He's saying
my
size.
question-
We still don't have the size, and we don't, bro. Like,
Okay,
we
I'm
don't
not
have
saying
that
it. Okay,
backup position. You want to
but you
play
act like
small.
everybody got size. Everybody
Bro,
not
bro,
built
they
like
do
that.
when you look at it. The more things that they change, they stay the same. You know that saying? It's true. Because they telling you that the league has changed the 3-point shooting, but look at the teams where they have beat. Shit, Denver has a big lineup that they could throw at you. The Lakers can too. You could go down from the Clippers. You can look at how Utah played. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And it's true. It's not like how you're trying to make it like it just size doesn't matter. They need size. They can't avoid it. As good as Zion is, when he come back, answer me this question. We was talking about rebounding and how Steven Adams left. And I was one that I was opposed for him to leave. But his rebounding is with what he brought to this team. Now you look at the rebounding now. Even when Zion come back, you got to admit, Zion was averaging 6 rebounds a game. So how much more does that help you? How much does that not tell you you need size at that position?
That's what I'm saying. Each one is
Whoa,
not.
Whoa. We don't even know what's going to go on because Zion didn't play. I don't know what you're talking about now. You're talking about
what does it matter? It's not about one player.
Hold on.
It matters. It matters. Your best player, the whole offense runs around him. So you don't even know how your offense is. Like, our offense is not even running the way it normally should run because he's not there. You said you need size for these teams. The Clippers, who's their big man that's dominant in the league? Oh,
bro,
who's Golden State? Golden State. Golden State. Oh, wait, Golden State. Oh, wait. No. Listen, Golden State. Listen. You cut me off. Golden State. Who is their dominant scorer in the post?
You're trying to take one team and use them.
Okay. I'm using it. I just used the Cavaliers too, each
one. You told
look at the Cavaliers.
Each
one.
I'm answering his question. He asked me a question and I'm answering.
You gotta let him finish all of them.
Yeah,
he asked me a question and I'm answering.
He asked you more than one.
Yeah, but it's rhetorical at first, and he was going into a point. When he gets done, then he gets done.
Black, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Go ahead, Black. Finish your thoughts.
So different teams run different type of offenses. You don't want everybody running the Golden State offense. I get that. You don't want everybody running that, but everybody is not. Everybody is not. But our team is not even in full. Our team runs around Zion. It runs around Zion, and they trying to throw it into the post to Valanciunas because we don't got no post players. No post players at all. Everybody else is perimeter. So we our whole schematic away we playing right now, you shouldn't like really overreact. And we playing two dominant teams. You're talking about a team that was one of the best in the East, and you talking about an up and coming team that had a lot of people come on to their team to add scoring punch. So they're a better offensive team right now. They hard to stop. So we won't see it until Zion comes back. If this happens while Zion's coming back, then you have this argument. You got this, we need to go and get somebody else for size. We need this, we need that. When Zion's on the court, he creates gravity. More people gotta play him. You gotta help. You ain't gonna play him one-on-one. He was a dominant offensive rebounder. We don't get a lot of offensive rebounds. We don't. The only thing we don't have is we don't have an identity. Without Zion, we don't have an identity offensively. We don't know what we are. Like what are we? Are we a post team? Are we a space team? Are we a fast break team? Are we an up tempo team? Because if we was an up tempo team, we get the
show.
We would a 5-hour show.
Look who showed up. We gotta add 3 more hours onto the show now.
Oh, I don't know.
Damn.
Come on, Kenneth.
The show just started.
Go ahead,
just got the whole team assembled.
Go ahead, Jay Black.
All right, so our team is gonna get better. It's gonna get better with time. It is a new coach. It's new schemes. It's new defensive schemes. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna be this. We overreacting. The president of the moment. The moment happened. We lost. We upset. I get the frustrations, but we're gonna be better.
Black,
we definitely gonna be better.
Yeah. I said that. I told him. I said I'm not overreacting. See the shit you're saying. I said that. I said it's 2 games within the season. I said we'll be okay.
No,
you want to put the money on it?
Each one.
You want to put the money on it? Let's put the money on it.
Rewind your shit.
Let's rewind it. Let's put the money on it.
No, bro. Willie was your team. Willie was your teammate, bro.
I got the money. I can put the money. I put my money where my mouth is. We got
each one. Now, one person I've seen that
put the money up. That's what I want to know.
Each one. Yeah.
Put the money up.
All right. We ain't there. We ain't there.
Them goalposts. Go ahead.
So each one.
I know what I said. Why would I panic when we 2 games and it's 82 fucking games? Who don't know that?
Relax.
Who don't know that?
Relax. You got it.
You was going hard in the paint against SB when he stepped in the building. He was going hard in the paint on him.
No, I'm saying I'm telling Black when Black was answering me. I'm telling Black that I agree with him and what he was saying. It's early in the process. The team is based around Zion, but my thing is
you agree with Willie saying that this is a lottery team that you can't expect nothing from this team. No, you said that when you was agreeing with Willie. Willie said this is a lottery team.
I said they'll be without Zion for a month. They're gonna be looking like they 4-12. That's what I said. That's what I said. I ain't changed that.
We'll see. We have to see that. But
Black, am I all the way off on that?
We have to see.
You pull up the schedule.
It's not wrong for me to say that. He's trying to make it like it's wrong for me. Like come on, man.
But so one thing you did say, we need a backup power forward. Now, a person that I'm hearing rumblings that he's out of the starting lineup and everything is Bagley from Sacramento. So we could get him. You said that some time ago. You said that some time ago, but now things changed. You said that during the offseason.
He's been saying that for a while.
I know. I said during the offseason. I'm saying right now he's out of the lineup. Period.
Well, I'm like,
he played tonight. He played tonight.
Oh, he played tonight. Oh, I ain't paying no time.
You know what that's about, Black. You know what that's about.
But each one. So if we get Bagley, that's gonna add size. That's gonna add size to the team if we get Bagley.
At the end of the game, and you don't have to worry about having to just play Valanciunas, because Valanciunas is he's a nice player. But how do we know how he's gonna look with Zion? And I agree with Black. We don't know the finished product. If you get a Bagley, he was looked at as a generational talent, bro. He could finish around the rim. He could shoot. You could end games with him.
I'm not saying that you can't, but I don't see the point of taking Valanciunas out and putting Bagley in. Like that's
because the game. Yeah, because Valanciunas can't play that many minutes. We don't know how.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying at the end of the game, though. I'm not talking about the whole.
End of the game, it's going to depend on the team that we playing and how we're playing. That's how the lineup is going. We just not going to say Valanciunas or we ain't even got Bagley. This is all hypothetical. So
I think we got a shot.
I think we got a shot at him. Now, when you said Herb Jones, he looked, I don't know, y'all probably got a different opinion, but I think he played good. Played real good this day.
He played good enough to let him score 32?
Bro, it's
Zach. He didn't score 32 on Herb Jones, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, kid.
Zach got
he didn't score 32. He scored 28. My bad.
He didn't score all 32 on Zach.
It was switching.
Yeah, he scored 28 on him. My bad. He scored 28.
Oh my God! Man. Wow. Yeah, defense is very. It ain't just individual, but if you want to go that way, cool. But if you look at one stat, you should look at it for Herb Jones was the plus minus. Whenever he's on the court, if he's on the court with any four other guys, they're a plus 17. That means you're outscoring the other team by 17 points.
Playmaker,
right?
Playmaker.
That he does a lot that don't come up in the stat sheet. So if you want the stats, there's something different. But we do got to. He has to play some more. That's what I'm advocating. He has to play some more. We don't need Gary Temple playing at all. I'm like the whole fan base, I think, agree on that. I don't know why he's playing, but if y'all just saying like veteran leadership, cool. I get that.
He'll face.
But that's the face is making us lose.
No, I agree. I'm just saying why
I told him he's a Udonis Haslam. I've been told.
Udonis used to give better production than he is giving right now. This year? Oh, yeah. Oh, the 41-year-old?
Yeah, that's the one he is. Black.
No, I can't even put him to him because when Udonis has him, he'll play good defense and he'll play hard.
Udonis ain't played like 3 years, man. He was on the
last year. Yeah, he was playing good defense.
No, the last time
and he was playing hard.
The last time Udonis got in the game, he got into it. He played all of 5 minutes and got kicked out the game because he.
I'll take that over what Garrett Temple gave me. I'll take
nothing.
Yeah. Garrett Temple gave me nothing. Garrett Temple gave me 0.
Yeah, at least hit a 3.
All right, hold on, bro.
And Johnson will get a layup.
Hey, Black,
he'll get a layup.
J Black, you finish your commentary. I'm gonna go to James in a minute.
Nah, I don't think he was finished. He was going in.
Yeah, so now
Black, you dead wrong, bro. You dead
wrong for what?
You dead wrong how you stepped up in the building with that Marvin Bagley and then say each one I gotta give you a prop. Cause you're right. Cause y'all niggas know I've been telling y'all that for weeks.
All right.
So you want me to pat you on your back? Each one teach one. You was right.
Because I barely get that love.
It
just fucks me up.
Love every time.
Y'all was just jumping on me, telling me I was moving the goalposts, and just what I was saying about.
That was a different argument.
And see, but listen, each one. Let me tell you something, bro. I got really good listening skills, bro.
Okay, well, put your money where your mouth is.
Hold on, listen. I'm telling you right now that you're good at moving the goalposts.
Don't change the fact that you're trying to say.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna tell you what I'm trying to say. I don't speak in code.
No. You trying to use that and you moving the goalposts. You almost stick to the script. You're trying to flip it. We talk about what you said. I said.
Ain't no
put your money where your mouth is on that.
I'm talking about what you saying because you saying what everybody's saying while saying you saying it.
Okay,
well, you ain't the only one saying what you saying. I was talking about the bench. I was talking about the same shit that you claiming. So come on, bro. You said some stuff about Bagley. Yeah, you bring good content here. But at the same time, they got a more than a few dozen people that come in here.
Oh, no, that ain't what I'm saying, my nigga. That ain't what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm saying the way I'm talking about when these niggas jump out the bush. How DC jumped out the bush with fucking James. James, I gotta give you roses. You were right about the Lord Morgan thing. Y'all niggas love them. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I actually mentioned the whole Bagley thing, bro, and I said
they give you credit.
So it ain't even about that. It ain't about.
Yes, it is.
Look at what DJ just said a few minutes ago.
I said Bagley didn't won't be here.
I'm saying, look at what DJ just said a minute ago.
Let me say this because it won't stop me from distracting from my
I said, look at what DJ just said a minute ago. DJ just agreed with what I said.
Misdirection. Regardless of you trying to misdirect me from my point, I'm still gonna stay on point with this. The fact that you are good at moving them goalposts while saying what other people are saying that you agreeing with them while saying
other people say what the fuck I need with other niggas to tell me what the fuck I'm
everybody else is saying.
I don't need them niggas to tell me how to think.
Bro,
I know how to fucking think. I don't need. I use this
what they're
here.
saying. I'm sitting up here listening to everybody, and you saying the same shit they saying.
No, they said what the fuck I'm saying.
No. See what I'm saying?
So when DJ is saying. Okay, let's do it like this. With DJ is saying,
don't do it like that.
No, because see how you trying to cut me off? You don't want a real nigga to finish. You don't want a real nigga to finish. What DJ was saying is what the fuck I was saying earlier.
Oh, we got one at a time. Easy one at a time.
Stop. I'm telling you what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say, and I've noticed, and I have really good listening skills, and people giving you your credit. Everybody give your credit. I done gave you your credit, but what you're not going to do is come in here and talk over them people like they ain't saying shit and you saying everything like you the fucking like you the oracle of this shit. They got people up here with great content up in here.
Who said that? Who the fuck? I ain't saying that they ain't saying that. But say what you been wanting to say. Say what you been wanting to say. Because I brought it up with your face.
Can you let them finish though? We got one at a time.
I said from the chest cavity. Say what you been wanting to say. I speak from the chest cavity up, my nigga. I don't talk in code. You tell me what the fuck you
talk
been
too
wanting to
fucking
say.
much. Hey, look, I'm gonna just put it to you like this. I've been really cool with you in terms of you being on here, but if you keep talking over the motherfucking panel, that's right, that I'm gonna knock your ass off of you, all right? Respect the panel. Because I respect each and everybody in here. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you to your face. Hold on, nigga. Hold on.
You trying to you feel some fucking type of way in your fucking feelings. That's what it is.
Get going.
You in your feelings. You in your feelings.
Get going, dog. Just one thing you're not gonna do, dog, is overtalk me on this fucking panel when I'm telling you that people in here give you your fucking credit. They got people in the chat saying, "Q, mute this dude." And I've been real patient with you, but you won't disrespect the platform. You won't disrespect the family. Disrespect the family here, dog. So if you don't respect the rules, you're gonna get the hell out, bro. Bottom line. Jay Black, the floor is yours. Then we go on to Brother James.
All right. Let me. So now, the bench unit. So I think that a lot of our bench problems is because of our injuries. Like if Josh Hart wasn't injured, he'd be on the bench. No, matter of fact, he was going to be starting. That's what they said. He was going to start, and NAW was going to go to the bench. That's what they said. I think the Pelicans report said that they was going to go to the bench. So I think the bench unit is we gotta have an identity on the bench unit, and we have had the identity for our starting unit. Our bench unit, I think if we're gonna play with ball pressure, I think Kyra should play. No,
Jay Black, you still there?
You think? Oh, you cut out.
Jay Black.
I think he might have cut out, bro. Might have to go ahead and get it to James, bro.
James, can you hear me, bro?
Damn, I got Boost Mobile. I'm still on.
Go ahead, brother James. Jay Black got cut out, bro.
Yeah,
he back. He back. He back.
You back, Jay Black?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't know what happened. My phone just went to so I think I said ball pressure. Kyrie needs to put more ball pressure on the guard. He got to use his speed. Like he's not using his speed enough in games. Like defensively, he needs to put full court pressure on people, so we could have somebody that create turnovers, because we're not creating a lot of turnovers with this defense. I think Kyra, Najee Marshall, Trey, and Herb, and Jackson Hayes should be the bench if you want ball pressure and a lot of versatility with it. If we're gonna go with a bigger mismatch type of backup unit, I'll say no Kyra, Tomas Satoransky, Najee, Trey. That's all. Basically, Kyra come out for either Josh Hart or Tomas Satoransky, and have the rest of them stay the same. So it'd be a mismatch. We can run the offense smoothly. Defense, we don't have to switch a lot. We have size, rebounding, and we
You
can play
put
the
Tomas in there for defensive purposes, Jay Black?
kind of two bench units I looked at, and that's basically what I had.
So Jay Black, I got a question.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear you. I don't know. He might have he can't hear.
Hey, can you hear me now?
No, we hear you. I don't think Jay Black can hear
Jay
us,
Black
is
is
what I was
having
saying.
issues. He back in there though.
Oh.
Jay Black, you can hear us, Jay Black? Jay Black.
Yes, he still can't hear.
I think it's his mic. Go ahead, DJ. What you choose?
Oh, so my question to Jay Black, if he listening or whatever. So my thing is this. Going back to DC guy, Didi Lozada, where does he fit in that? Because I mean, you got a 6'7" point guard, and like where do you see Didi Lozada at? Because I'm known on the show for like the under the table guys like Najee Marshall, Whitney Gabriel, the other guy that we cut last year. Where do you see Didi Lozada at? Because he made the team at 2.
The G League.
Hey, can I see something? Can I say something, Q?
Yeah, go ahead, Will.
Say DJ. If DJ Lozada, if Didi Lozada was he'll be playing. That's what you need to look at. They don't have the practices and all that shit there. Didi Lozada ain't ready to play in the NBA right now, bro.
And that's how I feel about Dalton Holmes too, because they know these players. They watch them every week at the practices, so he would have been put them in the game. It's not like he doesn't know what these players could do. He knows what these players could do.
The thing is, what y'all not hearing me say, I talked to David Griffin myself. I literally talked to David Griffin. I worked at the game. I just came from the Smoothie King Center. And he was like, he actually told me myself. He like, I like that train of thought. So you putting Dalton Holmes at the 4, you don't know what that man gonna do. You saw what he did in the preseason. He jammed on a nigga. He shot threes. He give you what Zion can't give you. So what if?
I've seen a lot of things in the preseason, and I haven't seen it in the regular season.
And he was playing against people that's not even gonna play in the NBA.
But I'm saying though, like people putting in their bench and non-playable guys, and they still scoring 13. Like come on.
But I think there's a difference in you talking about the forward position. Like I think Herb Jones showed a lot today where he should be getting more position at that run at the 4 or the 3. Well, BI playing the 4 and he was at the 3. But
I don't like BI at the 4.
I understand. But but they put him at the 4 only for mismatch purposes. Like the only reason why he's there is because of with Zion not being on the floor. Like I mean, ultimately he's a 3. Like let's be real. Like he's playing a 3. It's just he's listed playing the 4 while Zion is not on the court. But like I still like Herb on the court more than I like Holmes on the court. Like I like Trey Murphy on the court more than I like Holmes on the court. Like I just like them more than I like him because he's not going to. Because the other positions that we need somebody to come in at, like at the backup point guard or the backup 2 guard, he's not playing those positions. So I don't see where he gonna see the floor.
Okay, so my question is to you, William. Do you like them names because of what they did in the preseason?
Well, yeah, but they did a lot more in the preseason than he did.
Besides Trey Murphy
and Herb.
Okay,
hey, ball up.
So
DJ.
Wait, hold on. Let me do what I need to do.
Go ahead.
So when Dilton Holmes was in the game, I don't know what position he was playing at that time.
I think it was the 4, or 3 or 4. It was one of them. They interchangeable. It was a forward. I know that.
So you mean tell me? Matter of fact, I got one better for you. You can have Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones, and Dilton Holmes. Now you pick your point guard and your center, and let that be your bench.
I don't see him on the court. Because I said
why? Because he don't have no name on.
It ain't got to do nothing with it. It ain't got to do with it. Because Herb Jones.
Yes, it does. Because
hold on, let me finish.
You're going off a preseason video.
But I'm going off preseason and summer league, and I also saw that man. When he got in there, you talk about one dunk. You talking about one dunk he had. I'm talking about
the three that he put up. I'm talking about all that.
Hold on, DJ. You talking about one dunk and 1 3? I saw Trey Murphy.
I'm continuing the summer league and the preseason.
The each one energy is still here.
Man, I'm gonna pray for my dude each one. We're gonna get him back into the chat. We're gonna get him back. He just need to chill out. It's the second game.
That man welcome in here, bro. He's welcome in here. Become correct, man. Don't come.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, Q. I understand where you're coming from.
I got love for each one, man.
Yeah,
I got love for him, but respect the platform, bro. Come on with that.
Yeah, I respect. I mean, I respect what you have to say.
But look, I'm not sitting there because look, Herb Jones had no name coming in. Like everybody, like he's a second round pick. Like nobody expected Herb Jones from when we drafted him to be like, okay, he's going to get playing time. The reason why we expected him to get playing time was because what we saw in the summer league, what we heard from the staff, what we saw in the preseason, and what we just saw the other day, tonight, guarding Zach LaVine and guarding DeMar DeRozan. Like the Holmes showed none of that at any point. He had 1 or 2 good plays in there, a dunk or so in the summer league, a dunk or so in the preseason. We literally saw Herb Jones lock up every single person that he played against. We saw Trey Murphy bomb 6 or 7 threes a game and dunk on people multiple times. We talk about 3 plays total for Holmes, and I'm talking about 20 combined between them two. It's not the same.
James, but all I'm saying is
mic drop.
All I'm saying is that give Dilton Holmes a chance. Like we know what
he can have a chance at the G League. He can have a chance at the G League. He get all that playing time in the G League.
No, not when you not when you made the roster over William Gabriel. Because if William Gabriel would have made the roster, we wouldn't be talking about the full position.
That's not saying much.
It'll be Devante Graham. It'll be Devante Graham, NAW, BI, William Gabriel and Jonas Valanciunas.
But here's the thing. I think the part
Ain't no thing.
Hold on, let me.
It's not no thing, bro.
All right, DJ. All right,
DJ.
Listen.
DJ, you know it's not about who play the best. It's about money, right?
Here's another thing.
They paying William Gabriel way more.
But but here's the thing. Another thing is too. The reason why they got rid, I feel the reason why they got rid of William Gabriel is because of what we saw from Herb Jones and what we saw. We had so much the wing depth that it really didn't matter what we did with William Gabriel. The other thing is too, the reason why they didn't make the team, because here's the thing. The G League haven't started yet. G League don't start till December 27th. Once the G League start, they gone. Alvarez is gone. Alvarado, whatever his name is, gone. The Holmes is gone to the G League. The reason why they're on the bench right now is because the G League haven't started. Once the G League started, they're gone. They didn't make the team.
But that goes back.
We call this man Holmes all night. His name Hummus.
Hummus, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
but, Hummus.
I mean, but that goes back to my point, and that goes back to the front office. I mean, we knew Zion was hurt during the preseason. Why didn't you keep William Gabriel? I mean, he's like the vet. Well, I don't want to say vet, but he's like the vet on in that position.
Because Hummus is cheaper than him. That's why.
That's what I'm trying to tell him.
And another thing is too. You say you spoke to David Griffin. A GM is not going to tell you that I got a dude on my team I don't like. Like, come on, let's be real.
Or he's not going to tell you the business plan.
Right, he's not going to sit there and tell you. Like, the reason why the dude is on the team because they like them. Like, they not going to have nobody on other than fucking Eric Bledsoe, who they try to get rid of. But somebody that's on that made
Eric
the roster.
Bledsoe had 18 points last night, boy.
Right, no, but you should have seen him in the last 3 minutes. That boy was missing everything.
But I'm just look. Here's the thing. I'm a type of person that I fight for the underdogs. I'm not one of the ones that because he ain't got no big name that I don't care about. Because like I said, Herb Jones don't have a big name unless you know about him at how he was at the SEC. It's not like he came in Zion Williamson. Also at the same time, same thing with Najee Marshall. You said that right about Najee Marshall. Watch out for him. He came in. I'm sorry, bro. I saw more from Najee than I see from whatever his name is, Dalton. I'm gonna just say Dalton. I saw more from Najee than I see from Dalton. And I get because he's big and he can shoot threes. There's a difference. Again, there's a difference in playing against the people he played against and shot that 1 or 2 threes and dunked that one time compared to what we saw Trey Murphy did on a regular basis. He barely did that against these dudes that didn't make the squad when Trey Murphy was sitting there going against like actual dude that played, like actually dude that was in the league. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if we at the point where Holmes or Holmes or Dalton, whatever his name is starting at the 4, we're in trouble. I'm sorry. We're in trouble.
But how can you say that?
Bro,
that man might start. And
how much he paying you, DJ? How much he paying you?
He's not starting over Herb Jones. I tell you right now, he's not starting. He's not starting over Herb Jones. Let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you. Does he look better than Herb Jones?
Come back to this show. If Dalton Holmes start and we win, I don't want to hear nothing.
All right,
bro, I'm gonna leave DJ alone on that point. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bro,
we really gonna be a lottery team. He start.
James,
if Holmes,
well, it's not like we say he a bad player though. He's not a bad player.
No, he's not a bad player. He's a bad starter.
DJ got DC shut down, man. Because
DJ
don't want no part of this argument.
DJ got the energy and the passion tonight, bro. We gotta let DJ talk, man. I ain't never seen him this animated.
That's facts.
Dalton Holmes then drop some mega bucks in that cash app.
I just want to ask. I want to ask this, DJ. Is he better than Herb Jones?
Look, all I'm saying is
yes or no? Yes or no?
If Dalton Holmes start, Herb Jones got his time to shine. If Holmes start and we win, I don't want to hear nothing. Bottom line.
That's a fact.
He's not starting.
But y'all saw Cam Reddish though. He had 20 points in 20 minutes.
Oh Lord, not
20 points in 20 minutes.
Say, bro, that's a point a minute. What Cam Reddish got to do with this?
I don't know.
I'm saying
Cam Reddish gone.
That's
I think that's who we need.
Everybody go.
That's Kenneth throwing at DC. That's all that is.
No, I was just checking out the game. I'm like, whoa, this man DC was right.
I
20 points in 20 minutes. That's crazy.
Don't look too fast, but Lakers got the same record we do. So
right, the Lakers going in the lottery, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy just looking at the Lakers though. They got a bunch of legends just standing on the court. That's so crazy.
I can tell you this. That team don't hurt too. The Ariza hurt. Like that.
Nah,
like
they're not hurt, Jay Black. They don't have it together, but a team like that, they'll lose. You know, the Lakers might lose 8-9 games in a row. But boy, when that light switch flip.
But now I'm gonna tell you what's
crazy.
But I'm gonna tell you what, DC. I'm gonna tell you what's funny though. So I had looked at the schedule real quick, and it was like so the next two games is Grizzly versus Spurs, and then after that is OKC, Cavs, Rockets, OKC.
Damn, they made sure that ain't gonna happen.
I'm looking like, why can't we have no schedule like that? We always got to get somebody that proves shit. Like we got to go and get the Sixers that mad because they got Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball who want to just put his nuts all on our team. Right.
Even when we think we got it, like, oh, our schedule don't look that bad. Then all the narratives and the storylines change and everything. People get traded and shit. Like, oh man, this looked like a winnable team like 3 months ago.
We already had trouble with Timberwolves. Now they looking good.
Man, the Timberwolves look like a problem, bro.
Yeah, we got them back to. We
Not
got
just for us. They had a problem with everybody.
And watch Klay Thompson come back when we play the Warriors too. I bet you that's gonna happen.
Look, I ain't even look at this point. It don't even matter because the Warriors already.
That's what
good.
Happened to us. Yeah. That's what happened to us.
Look, that's why I was shocked that Ben Simmons didn't play because I just knew. I was like, oh, what they finna kumbaya and
but see, it was in their best interest that he didn't. It was better that he didn't play, James. I think if he played, they might have been worse. Because their chemistry would have been. Well, their chemistry probably would have been off. He don't really want to be there. They would have been hesitating on. He would have been hesitating on giving Embiid the ball. Like a lot of stuff could have been messed up if he would have played.
Yeah. So Q, how many games we winning in the next game? Which game we gonna win in the next few games?
Well, I got ahead of y'all on that when we was talking schedule. You can see the first two.
We played Memphis twice. I mean,
you got Minnesota back. You got them on Saturday, then Monday.
Oh Lord, we got Atlanta come Wednesday,
and you got them both away games. You got back-to-back away games. Well, they're not back-to-back, one game apiece. But yeah, then you got look at that Wednesday on October 27th. You got Atlanta.
I see King.
Sacramento. You got New York. They feeling inspired.
Oh
then
Lord,
the Phoenix. Sacramento again.
Sacramento looking nice this year too.
Dallas, OKC.
We don't get a break. Oh Lord,
Memphis,
Washington. This the NBA, Miami, bro. Ain't no breaks this
Clippers, the Pacers.
Who said? I mean, if you're not playing the Cavaliers or the Rockets, like Detroit,
Pistons,
OKC, the Magic.
You right, but
my thing is, like everybody else is, you kind of think they contending.
But that's I get. No, you're right, but
the Spurs didn't look sad when they played the other day.
Spurs didn't look sad. I was just saying, like you right. It's the NBA, so ain't no real break. But dog, like when you look at the schedule that the Lakers got, like I called out, and then you look at our schedule, it's looking like, bro, they setting us up to be like 5-20. They try so hard to set us up for failure. Because at this point, don't get me wrong. So I wanted to start when it's my turn. I want to start off positive, right? Mm-hmm. Devante Graham looked like what we paying him to do. Like he is it. Like I so love that we got Devante Graham. BI still BI. Valanciunas was like, I love the fact that he be demanding the ball down at the post when
I love they gave it to him. Shit.
Yeah, right. Like they kept passing him up. I'm just like, bro, what are you doing?
They was mad at him from last game, James.
That's what it was. Like, nah, bro, you missed 19 straight. You good? Nah. But I love how he demanded the ball and stuff like that. And like Jay Black said, and even East one said, we gotta wait to see what that looked like with Jonas.
The starting unit. Yeah,
the starting unit and everything like that. The thing I will say though is, Zion look, at least to the most part, look like he is getting in shape. and he doing the running and stuff. Like we didn't see Zion at the game today, which I'm glad. That means he at home in New Orleans working with the training staff and still getting ready.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But if he is, so let's say they said that they were going to be do another scan at the time was 2.5 weeks, which was about a week ago. So that means we got another week and a half or so that we got to wait on the scans and stuff. And then even after we get the scans back and he can practice 5-on-5 if everything is clear, it's going to probably be another week or so of him playing, or another week and a half playing with the team, practicing before we actually see him in the game. So I would imagine expect to at least by 15 games we miss him without him. The thing is, as you saw that schedule, we just some of the players are gonna have to nut up and just do well, because it's weird, because it's only like 3 players that I've been disappointed in, and that's Saturansky, Garrett Temple, and Jackson Hayes. Like Hayes, I give him some leeway because he had a crazy summer. So
he still kind of was hobbling out there, though, Jan. I think he still might.
You think he was hobbling? I ain't really see him.
He looked awkward. He looked off. I don't know.
I mean,
I thought maybe.
I'm giving it to him because I know he had a crazy summer. So it's probably gonna take him some time. So I'm not necessarily tripping. I'm hoping he gets better at some point. But Herb Jones look good. Trey kind of like he like
he's a rookie.
Yeah, he a rookie. He a rookie. So I'm not freaking out about him. Like I said, Devante look good. Nall still look good. BI still look good. And to be honest, well, you know what? I don't know what's up with Najee. Like he like I don't he's not as aggressive as I thought he was gonna be. Like on offense? On offense. Defense he good. Offense, like he's been passive the last 2 games.
What I saw, he only had like one move. He hit you with the cross and he going to the
That's what it is.
Yeah, and it's like everybody not about to let you just keep doing that.
But you're not even
that's
shooting
what I see.
You're not even shooting the ball.
Najee not really a shooter. He more like
But he shoot the midi.
score.
The midi, he shoot the midi.
Yeah, he can. But he to me, he I think Willie Green wanted to play a little bit more under control, and he'll probably get more minutes. He'd be too.
Yeah, that's what I think.
He's too erratic on the offensive end. And
that's true.
He contributes to a lot of our turnovers, even with the second unit. So I think they had to talk about that.
The other thing that irritated me today was when we got it down to 10. Multiple times. We did it multiple times. We got it down to 10. And then somebody would, like, it was a fast break. We had stopped them. And the Kill Alexander Walker did a pull-up 3. And I'm like, no. Like, just like, not because don't get me wrong. I love No, and I love his aggressiveness. But, like, this ain't the time. Like, slow it down and let's get a good shot, right? Let's try that. He did that. Najee on a fast break. I'm like, slow it down. No, he decided to go 1-on-3. And I'm like, the one time I didn't even want you to be aggressive, like the one you decided to be aggressive, and then every single time we missed those opportunities to cut it down from 10 to 8, it blew up to 17 points again. And it was just like, come on, man. Like we had it. Like every time we had an opportunity. Same thing last night. Not last night, the night before versus Philly, when it looked like we was doing good. And then something happened between the Kill Alexander Walker and KLJ, and then next thing you know, 20-6 run. And I'm like, what happened? And the problem is, because we don't have Zion, because we don't have that person that can slow the bleeding down, where if everybody else is missing shots or can't nobody else get their shot, he's going to get his. There's nobody outside of BI that can get his. And they still are treating him like they did last year, where like, I don't give a damn about nobody else. Double this motherfucker. Like, that's it. Like, it's really as simple. Like, it's so much, and BI said that he don't feel no burden, but BI has to carry a lot of scoring weight. Like, he just do. And it's unfortunate because, you just ain't got that big number one over there that's, getting up all the attention and everything. It's almost like we built the team so good around Zion that without him, it's just terrible now. Like, like we did exactly what we needed to do, and now he ain't here, and everything else is whack as hell.
You right, bro. You right, because we shot 41% from three the other night. We shot 50% from three. Man, you know how amazing that look was, Zion?
Dog.
Right, dog.
It hurt my heart. It really do hurt my heart. it hurt
Remember
my
the
heart.
game where we couldn't hit a layup? Y'all think Zion was gonna miss all them damn layups?
No,
Hell
right.
no.
Like at that point, they would have stopped. The only reason why they kept giving them to not Vooch, I keep saying to call it that bad Vooch.
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas. The only reason why they kept giving it to him because he's our only real paint presence. Like
Only
it's like we
post
ain't got right. He's the only one we can give it to, and like, and I don't honestly. Everybody say they worry about the mix between him and Zion. I don't think it's gonna be an issue because of how Zion plays. Like it ain't like a lot of time when he get the ball, he's in the post getting the ball. Like he's on the perimeter getting the ball and driving it, and then he always moving without the ball. So it's just you just need somebody that where, you know, while they're preoccupied with him, you have two paint monsters on the court at one time and not have to just focus on one. So I don't think it's gonna be hard with them.
But you have to look at this. Valanciunas, he's not being as productive. He's going against arguably the best center the first game. Then he's going to somebody around equally as Joe. He ain't have a mismatch yet. Like
that's true.
And as the games go on,
and he gotta go against Cat. He gotta go get Cat.
Gotta go against Cat twice.
It's horrible for him.
See, so he didn't have somebody that he can feast on where you have to double him. Like eventually we're gonna play some of them teams that got a center that just don't match up against him. So that's gonna even out. Now BI carrying the load, this showing that this is the next thing that he needs to work on. Is taking over the game. Like he got to take over the game for longer periods or do more like individually. This is the next step, that next growth that he needs. Even though he averaged like 25, he has to step it up, even though that's asking a big much, but that's what we need. We need from him. And I think I don't know if y'all heard me about the backup unit. The backup unit, we need to either which style are we gonna play? Are we gonna play with more ball pressure? Or are we gonna play with mismatch, bigger guys? But we can't have guys like you said, two of the guys that's playing that you don't like was in the trade. There's Tomas Satoransky and Gary Temple. Like they size, but they're not producing anything. They're not giving us no steals, no rebounds, no assists, no points. Like they're just out there. And that we need somebody with some type of production just to play these positions. Like, and if they're not gonna give us no production, just play some young guys, just play somebody else that could do something. Like this is not
the wild part is like it's hard trying to get the dude that you because the one person I wanted so bad this off season was TJ McConnell. Yeah, like I wanted him. Yeah, I wanted him so bad because I was like, he just a nuisance. He a point guard, but he also a nuisance. Like he kind of like pressure. Right? He full court pressure, and that's another thing too that irritates me about some of our guards is like
Kyra needs to do that.
That's exactly. AD said it a lot. Like Kyra needs to do that. Like when you sit there and you watch, I want to say when we started the second half, and we were getting the ball, like they was already on the other side of the court with us. Like we not gonna let you come up the court, and get no easy like release. Like we gonna pressure you the whole time. And it's like, but then when you see them get it, it's like if one person do pressure, it's like I'm here to make you throw it to the other dude, and then I'm retreating back to the half court. And I'm like, that's not the same. Like that's not putting pressure on them. Like you got to get up in their number because you saw countless times where we didn't get across the other court and we had 15 seconds to get our offense together. and then you look on the
Right.
other end, they got a full 20 seconds. And
Well,
it's just like
you got to understand, but that's I don't want to bring it up, but that is kind of Lonzo's style. He speeds up the game. He speeds up the game to get more. He's an up tempo guard. Him and LaMelo, they like to up tempo so they can get more shots. You get easier baskets playing with him. And Devante Graham is a good scorer. He's a good scorer, but
it wasn't just Lonzo though. That whole team was doing that. Like if it wasn't Lonzo,
That's gonna be because of the point guard, though, James.
Because of the point guard, yeah, his effect.
But they were doing that when Caruso was on the court. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Caruso ain't your prototypical point guard. He's really more of a big ass two guard that can guard. Like that's like he's not.
But I don't think it's just because of the players though. I think it's more of the coach. I think the coach might be telling them something different than what they're supposed to be doing, like than what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously, if somebody would do it they got some veteran guards on the team. They got Satoransky and they got Devante Graham. They would be doing that because they know better. But they're not the type of people to do that. Or the coach isn't just telling them what to do. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's coach. Willie Green wants to move the ball fast. Like he wants to get up.
I'm talking about the defense picking them up. I'm talking about they moving the ball fast, and then I'm talking about the defense picking them up though. I'm talking about picking them up full court. Because if Willie Green would tell them, I'm for sure they would do it. But obviously they got some other.
But I don't
think somebody picking you up full court, man, that make it easier for you to push. If you could get around that first pressure, you make it real easy to push it.
But the thing is that I don't think that when we get it, the coaches are telling the other team to do that. They are just doing that. Like that's my issue, right? That's my issue is that right. Don't get me wrong. I don't. Maybe it's because we are young, but. When we
because I seen Kyra do it before. I seen Kyra pick up full court and get a steal.
Right, but when we play,
that's what I'm saying. The coach isn't putting it on them.
Like when we played Philly, Tyree Maxey and Thibault wasn't being told to do that. They just did it because that's what they do. That's the style of play that they have. Like they just because guess what? We finna play the Timberwolves.
Patrick Beverly
gonna do the same shit. He gonna do the same shit.
Right.
Because that's what they known for, and they could get away with it. But seeing being younger, like somebody was saying, it might be something that might hinder them more than help them.
But here's the thing, like AD always said, this is if you want minutes, this is how you're going to get your men. Because the thing is about Kyra does not have the offensive bag yet to be like as much as people clown Lonzo Ball. Like at least Lonzo could shoot the three, right? Kyra can't do that. He has no floater. He has no around the rim package. Like he's just fast. That's
got a floater, bro. I mean, he
can shoot the ball up it too. But the thing about this, James,
think about this. Bad either, you know.
Yeah, that is true. But think about this, James. These dudes are scared. Look at Najee Marshall. Look at Kara Lewis. These dudes are frightened. They shaking out there because they know that they could get replaced easily. Coach putting in Thomas Center, they putting in Garrett Temple. They could take their minutes at any point. So if they try one thing, let's just say Kara gets beat, come down the court. Tyree Maxey hit a three like he did.
You funny, dog. You sound like Stan Van Gundy still coaching the team.
Yeah, I don't think Willie Green. I don't think
PTSD from Stan Van Gundy. That's what you saying.
But look at the minutes that they're not getting consistent minutes. I think the only reason Najee Marshall really getting minutes right now is because Josh Hart out.
But I think
so these dudes are shaking up.
But I think that's more.
No, that's why Gary Temple getting some minutes.
I
think Najee gonna get minutes no matter what, even if Josh.
But I'm saying the lineup. He was the third.
Najee played three different positions. Like he gonna get.
But he was on the third depth chart though.
But I think
he was.
But I think with Willie Green is just trying stuff.
Fine.
Like I don't think it's a situation.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna just take him out. He gonna just take him out.
But again, I don't think it's a situation of like, okay, Stan taking you out because you playing bad. I don't even want to fuck you see. I don't even want you to see the court no more.
Bury your ass.
Right, he bury you. Willie Green ain't burying nobody. It's just he's looking for a matchup. So it's like, okay, because I truly believe the reason why Kyra didn't get most of the minutes is because he's just too small. Like because look, their guards are big as hell. Chicago was. You got Lonzo at 6'7", LaVine at 6'6". You had Caruso at 6'5", 6'6". You got who else was that guard that they had out there too that was like 6'5", 6'6"? Kyra like 6'2". Like
but
6'1"
Kyra
and
played most of
skinny.
the minutes, and Thomas Satoransky said.
No, Kyra didn't get in until damn near the third quarter.
That's what I'm saying. The second half, because Thomas Satoransky wasn't producing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna take them out. He's taking them out because they're not producing nothing.
But he's trying stuff. Taking them out and trying stuff is different than you sucking, and therefore I'm gonna take you out. You never gonna see the court again. Like he's not going.
He didn't see the court the whole
That kind of happened to
half.
Satoransky.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't see the court the second half, and Kyra played in.
But I'm talking about the difference between.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm talking about the.
I think it's a good thing because because Kyra looked good out there. I ain't gonna lie, Kyra looked straight. He was better than Satoransky
when he put his foot to the
ground.
Yeah, because he had because you saw he had the freedom to do what he had to do because Satoransky wasn't coming back in.
But again, I said this before when the first time Kyra got in the game. Kyra was the first shot he was an air ball mid range shot, and then he threw the ball too high to BI, and it was like, come on, man.
You getting in my out, James. That wasn't a mid range, bro. That was like 4 feet in front of the rim.
Okay, my bad.
So, that was in the second half, though, huh?
That was his first. That was his first.
Was that the second quarter?
That was the second half.
That
was like the second half.
Yeah, but his first.
That was the first time he got in, though.
That's the first time he got in. I ain't.
Wait, he didn't get in the first half?
Nah, I don't see him.
I'm saying he got in.
You're right.
It's Gary Temple and Thomas Satoransky.
Gary Temple don't need to see a basketball ever in his life again. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
but
he made his three tonight, though, man.
But we gotta play.
Block the other one.
Come on, DC shit. I'm like Eric Bledsoe now.
We don't got Josh Hart and Zion, so it's two players that's not in the lineup that going to play a bulk of minutes. So we're trying to see different lineups to see what sticks. I'm looking at it right now, but it's pretty decent, man. I got faith that we're gonna turn this around. It's just so soon as we start going, as soon as we figure something out, we gonna get on the run. We gonna get on the run. I can see because they fighting. They ain't giving up like they did last year. Last year they give up even when they win in the game. Like, oh, all right. I ain't gonna play no more.
They play hard all the time.
They play hard.
They ain't gonna keep getting blowed out if they play like that.
Like I said, until Willie Green open up the playbook and open up his roster, like the things need to do, like some people do, and they don't at the full position. Let them not. But come back to this video. If Belton home start and we win our first game, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just gonna come on Friday. I'm gonna come in the stream and I'm gonna look at y'all stupid.
I'm gonna tell you right now, DC. If I'm gonna tell DC BQ, if Dalton Holmes start, I quit this team. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I can't. I can't.
They do need to open up the playbook more.
That man dropped like 40 in practice, James, and they decide to, see what.
Well, then we got a bad coach because he been holding back something.
Look.
If he that good, hold on.
I quit. I can't do it no more. I can't do
but
this.
They do need to open up the playbook. I feel like the plays that they was calling wasn't really helping out the situation.
I mean, you can't open up the playbook when they're not executing the first set of stuff you gave them. They're not even executing it properly, so you can't.
But
go to something else.
They probably could have executed properly, but it was probably more the defense type thing because the defense. The Bulls defense was playing them pretty tight. Like you could see Trey couldn't even get into rhythm. But the people that got into the rhythm was
BI and
it was the turnovers. So the turnovers is why
dumbass Tom Rose.
That's what I'm saying. The defense was putting them out of rhythm.
Bruh,
so maybe the plays.
Some of them turnovers, bro, were just asinine turnovers. Like they wasn't like they stole the ball. Like it was at least how many did we have? 20 this game?
Yeah.
But think about it. When they would go up for a shot, they would try to go to the rim and go for a shot, but the defense was on them and was altering the shot, so it made them pass the ball. That happened like throughout the whole game. It was happening to everybody.
Because they was passing up good shots, exactly. And overpassing, and
I mean, it probably was a good shot from where we was looking, but I'm saying he probably didn't. Whoever was taking a shot, like Najee did about 3 times.
The coach said the same thing too that I just said.
Yeah,
it was from where he was looking too, and he the one who know what he told him to go out there and do. So.
I'm saying, but he probably didn't feel like. Well, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Something out there just they just shaking or something. Like I don't know. They
one play.
terrified to do
know
something.
One play for a fact where like they passed the ball. Trey Murphy got the ball with a dude I think was at least 5 steps away from him, and he could have pulled it up and he passed it to Nas. I'm like, you had the shot. What you doing?
They counting, James.
But he
0.50, 0.50,
but he said,
0.50.
but see, that's the thing. And you know what? Somebody said this. He said his fear is that with the young team that you so focus on trying to make a decision at 0.5 is that you're not necessarily worried about making the right decision. And because it's okay. I'm pretty sure Willie Green also said, like, I want you to move the ball in 0.5, but it's okay to take a second to sit there and think about it, because if you sitting there and you pass up, because what he always say, I want good shots to great shots.
Yeah,
A great shot is in Trey Murphy's hand with a dude running at him from 5 feet away. Like, that's a good shot for you. Don't pass the ball over there to Najee Marshall, who the dude is on him. Like, that's no. Like, if you got the, and again, it's learning. It's Trey Murphy.
Yeah, or just being under the rim, passing to Valanciunas just because he's right next to you. And you think he could have got a better angle or something.
Who did that? Somebody did that.
Najee Marshall.
Everybody doing that all night.
Najee Marshall did it about 3 times.
No. It was one that passed to him while he wasn't looking.
Oh, I don't know.
It was one dude passed to him.
I think that might have been NAW. I think.
Okay, one dude passed to him while he wasn't looking, and the other one, he looked like he was going up for a shot. So Valanciunas was looking to get the rebound, and he threw it and hit him in the back of the back, and it's like, what is happening? That's the turnovers I'm talking about, Keith. That ain't got shit to do with defense. You just doing stupid shit.
No, but that was just stupid. But I'm saying most of it was just they didn't have a good angle at it, and the defense made them alter the shot. Which they really don't even have no shot blockers at the rim.
They had a lot of them passes they would make. It was like unnecessarily overpass. Like I saw one of the dudes jump the passing lane because y'all did the same thing like 4 or 5 times down. Like pass. You're gonna swing it here, swing it there, and he just jumped the passing lane and took it. You know what I mean? And then they go in the lane, and there's no big there, and you trying to go in the lane and pass out, and they ain't got no big in there.
Yeah, attack that, bro.
If you don't shoot that shit, like what you doing?
Like once what you call it went off the court, I honestly don't know who their backup big is.
They don't have one.
Exactly. Like we should have. Even without,
but they was playing tough. I ain't gonna lie. I think Elise Johnson. I think that's their backup big. I think if I'm not mistaken, or that might be backup for.
Hey yo, fam, we getting ready to shut the show down. So you know the routine. We're gonna let everybody get their final thoughts in, and DJ gonna go ahead on and take us home if he's still up.
he over there dreaming about Dalton Holmes. That's what he doing. He over there dreaming about Dalton Holmes.
Hey, Willie, you saying that now? And when that day comes, I want you to go on. I want you to come on the show Friday.
It's gonna happen Friday.
He said Friday.
I want you to turn to the camera so I can look you dead in your eyes and say, "I told you so."
Oh,
well, look, hey, you know what?
DJ was Dalton Holmes active? Was he active this game? He was activated this game.
I don't know.
That I don't know.
I don't think so.
He wasn't?
No, I don't think he was.
Dalton Hummus. I keep forgetting, man. He chips. Hummus.
That's fine.
Thank you, Michael, for your super chat, man. I appreciate Michael. He said, man, he says just 2 games, we're gonna shake back. Thank you, Michael, for your super chat, my brother. Thank you, bro.
I'll shake back 100. Good job on the stream. Yeah, that's right, brother. Appreciate you. Go ahead. Who want to kick it off, man? Let me pick somebody. Go ahead, Kenneth, man. Get your last thoughts in. We're gonna go Jay Black, then we're gonna go James and DJ.
All right. Well, man, today was a good stream. I know I kind of was overreacting about the Pelicans going 0 for 5, 0 and 20.
It's all right. We got our ass kicked, bro. I understand.
Yeah, and I've been looking at the other teams, and the other teams look like they just been fighting harder. Like something just different about the league this year. I feel like every team seemed like they got a solid solid understanding who they are and who they are. But we can figure it out once we get Zion, and maybe we can make a few moves to where we could get somebody. I thought a trade was gonna come before the season started, but it didn't happen. But I'm still hopeful for something could happen. But yeah, man, once we get Zion back, I feel like we're gonna be something. Hopefully Zion back in the next two weeks. So yeah.
All right. J Black, what you got, bro?
What I'm seeing, like, I think we good. I think soon as some of the matchups go in our favor, we're gonna look a lot better. Especially when it's some teams that can't defend BI and they force a double team. Like a lot of this, they playing different type of. They're not really double teaming them hard enough, like they would if Zion was on the court. Or we just going.
We're gonna see how it is when Zion comes back. If he's out for a long period of time, I just think we're gonna turn it around. They keep playing hard. Good things is eventually gonna happen. It's eventually gonna happen. Just keep playing good with that. I ain't really got much at that.
That's facts. All right, James, the professor.
Right, I'm gonna keep it short because I know DJ want to talk about Dalton Home. No. But as far as that, like, I think we could turn it around because, like I said, I saw a lot of good things. We just got to figure out stuff. I know Willie Green, he's still a new coach. He's still figuring stuff out, still figuring the team out, all that stuff. I will say this: I like the fact that he started Herb Jones because I don't think nobody saw that coming. Like when they had the start lineup announced, it was just like we want. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of us wanted.
I was happy, bro. I was so happy when I saw that. I thought we was gonna win on God, bro. I said, we started Herb. I said, man, we about to get this one,
bro. Look, I thought the same thing too. And then how we started off, it was like, okay, we ain't scoring, but they ain't scoring. Like we got good defense going. So it is what it is. They're a better team than us right now. So it's just like can't really get mad. We got beat by two good teams, right?
Before you finish, but Herb Jones is a reason why our defense was a lot better. It's switchable. He played hard on Zach LaVine. So Zach LaVine wasn't just getting easy shots.
He wasn't scoring on him at first.
He really wasn't.
That first quarter, he was not scoring on that boy, man.
I don't know.
Like he was getting. That's why I was like, he gave like 28. But like, nah, bro. Like, okay, for one, Zach LaVine is an elite scorer, so he's going to get his at some point. Like, you just not gonna shut somebody completely down unless you Drew Holiday. Right. But we saw a young dude, a rookie, give two wings hell for at least a good portion of the games today. So I'm not upset about that young man prospering.
Dudes who've been in the league for a bunch of years.
And he been in the league for 3 minutes and was giving them dudes the business. So, I'm excited about him. I think we found something in that situation. But I will say this. The team does look good for when Zion come back. Because Devante Graham, bro, like he literally can pull that joker up from anywhere. And I just sat there. And it was funny because I remember we were down by like 15. I was like, I just need you to hit 2 of these. And we back in it. And he hit 2 of them. And we were back in it. I was just like, we didn't have this. We didn't have this last year. So when Zion come back, I just can't wait to see a situation where they so focused on Zion. And next thing you know, they just raining threes. And we just running motherfuckers out the gym. So at some point it's going to happen. And I'm not freaking out. It looks bad because people count us out already. We played good teams that beat our ass, that was supposed to beat our ass. And, we just got to make sure we play harder.
That's facts, man.
Can I add on to that? So,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
So the thing is Zion and Josh Hart. We need all our players. This is not a team that we like. This league, the way it is right now, we need all our players to play and produce some type of production. So if Josh Hart comes back, Zion comes back, we won't have that many minutes to play Gary Temple, and Tomas Satoransky. It'll be a natural 10-man squad that can run. If one of them play, it wouldn't be that impactful. Like, we wouldn't get blown out in the times. Like, when they come on the floor, we start losing by a lot. I'm looking at this.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Like,
Damn, it's like our points start evaporating or some shit. You know?
Did they start subtracting? Like, what? I thought it was just like start subtracting points. God damn.
This that new math. What is this?
New math,
Real,
like
bro.
new basketball. So, when they come back, the team goes back in a natural order, and we won't be playing people out of. I think Herb should stay playing. He's reducing. I think a lot of these guys should stay playing. We got Kyra got to play more than Tomas Satoransky. He has to. He does.
He got to earn it, J Black.
His name is Thomas for now. His name is Thomas until he play better.
All right, he play better. You're right. Yeah, but I don't know. But Kyra gives you another dimension that Tomas don't. Well, Tomas give you size, but he's not doing nothing with it. He's not deflecting passes, or
he don't even be looking to score.
No, he missed it safe, man. He be in the right places, and he ain't gonna do shit. He just gonna be in the right places. He's gonna make the correct basic pass, make sure the ball go where it's supposed to be, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't even think this dude been in the game twice. Did he even attempt a shot? Well,
I don't
he
think
did tonight because he got like 4 of them blocked.
No, I don't
he got 4. I ain't gonna fake.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna fake with y'all. I ain't gonna be fake with y'all, bro. At the 9-minute mark, when they got up by damn near 30, I cut the game off. I was so disgusted. My wife looked at me and was like, "You good?" Because I just closed the laptop and threw my headphones off and just sat there watching Big Mama House the rest of the night. I was so fucking hot. But I want to acknowledge one thing. I want to acknowledge one thing real quick. Martin, I saw somebody comment. He said Willie Green called the best plays at the timeout. Like, I ain't gonna fake. I don't think I've seen him call a bad play. It's just we don't fucking execute. like it be looking good, and they throw it out of bounds. They're like, we had somebody wide open in the corner. What happened? Oh, you see him? Okay.
No, bro. It's Big Q.
We got to get adjusted to the not fouls getting called, because what I'm seeing right here is they go to the basket and they're getting fouled, but they're not adjusting to it. Like taking the contact more firmly, or the refs. I know the refs is just swallowing their whistle and they just letting everything go. I think we need to be more physical as well and just start fouling people and forcing them to call stuff. They
call fouls on
they
us.
call on us.
Yeah,
you're right. My bad.
All we had was bad breath and just whistle. What happened? Your breath stank too bad. Can't do that. They be blowing in his ear. What you doing?
Herb Jones got that still in the third quarter. Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, brothers. What you got, Big Q? Go ahead and give us your final thoughts, man. Oh, you ain't thinking nothing?
Nah, I mean, I'm listening to the brothers and great points, man. I'm just interested to see if DJ's guy is gonna make an appearance.
All right, DJ.
You know? And I know you don't want to have nothing to do with that. That's why you stayed out of that conversation.
What you talking about?
You ain't want nothing to do with what DJ was talking about.
I was asking questions the whole time. The man.
No, I noticed you stayed up out of that.
I stayed up out of that. What you talking about?
Because he got you last year. That's why you stayed your ass up out of that discussion.
You always be trying to drag some old bullshit through the mud.
No, I'm just stating the facts, bro. Just stating the facts. That's why you ain't say nothing.
The man got me on Will Magny, bro.
I will say this, DJ.
Yes, he was.
I will say this.
Pull the tape up.
Hold on, real quick.
The same tape you got where you said I said Cam Reddish, Michael Jordan. Pull that shit up too.
You ain't say that on there. You told me that off the camera. You ain't tell me that.
You record every goddamn thing.
I want to say one thing.
What you do?
Since he said if Dalton Holmes start this year, if he start this year, then he won't be on the show. If Dalton Holmes don't start this year, I want you to buy a Dalton Holmes squadron jersey because he's gonna be in the G League. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get
Hey, you didn't introduce me to some new shit. Where you buy them jerseys at?
That's a good ass question. Look, go to Birmingham Squadrons.com. .com. That's what
There you go. That's
Hey.
there you go. That's right, James. You
Hey.
told me the right shit.
Look,
Good
what funny
James.
was I told my friend asked because I said, I'm out here in Austin, so the Austin Spurs, the Spurs G League team out here. And I'm like, hey, I want to go to one of them games. He said, hey, how do you get G League tickets? I said, that's a good ass question. I don't know. 'Cause
They don't tell them.
Hey, yo, James.
Probably right at the arena.
Hey,
You walk
where
up
did
game
that?
day and get them tickets.
Hey, and I'm gonna end the show this. James, whether that be without Zion or with Zion, a backup Zion, if he start and we win that game, you better get on the show that Friday and turn on your camera. And with that being said, I would like to thank all those who joined the live stream. Please like and share this video. Make sure you hit the sub button. And as always, if anybody talk about your Pelicans, you tell them in a Dalton Holmes accent,
Oh shit!
get the flock out of here and go flock yourself.
Wait,
Just for you,
how
SB.
Dalton Halls will say that shit?
That boy found that. Look, there's some. Hey, DJ.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, son. I like that.
That's a cold jersey, boy. You gonna look good in that Dalton Holmes Squadron jersey, boy. You gonna look good.
I like
you
that.
may you may have to put a name on the back because they ain't gonna give you no.
Damn, they regular prices. The G League is supposed to be cheaper.
Look, hey DC, that's another thing I said too. I like, bro. He said, I wonder how much it costs to go to a G League. I said, all I know is I better be for $50. Better be on the court side.
Yeah, you might have locker room passes for $50.
look. I may be able to call a player too. Get in the game, damn near get a triple double.
And for $100, they'll let you in for a minute.
Yeah.
Look, shoot for 200. Shoot, I may start.
Oh, bro.
I just mad we just shit on the G League like that.
Our G League team probably win the championship and shit.
They
too.
probably would. Look, look. If Dalton Holmes is good, as DJ say he is, shoot, he an all-world NBA dude playing the G League. He should be MVP.
Yeah, call him up.
I say this when
you keep playing with DJ James. That boy start cooking in there, and they bring him to the active roster. You ain't gonna start sweating again a little bit.
Oh, I ain't look. If they bring him to the active roster, I ain't sweating until until Herb Jones get hurt. Then I'm gonna start sweating. If Herb Jones get hurt, then I'm gonna start sweating. But up until then, I ain't worried about it. He gonna be at the G League. Yeah,
I'd rather Willie Green put on a uniform.
Look, I say this. I bet Alvarado get more earlier now before Holmes do.
Damn, I'd have settled on Didi. This boy said Alvarado.
Look, hey man.
Wait, hold on. You can't say that they play two different positions.
No,
Yeah,
no. You ain't said that. You ain't said that. You said he was gonna play. You ain't say that. I said I believe he a G League guy. G League the same position to me. So it don't matter who it was.
No, you cannot compare a point guard to a power forward.
But I think
power forward.
You
can't do that, James. That's like saying Kyrie and Kyle Kuzma. Like, come on, you can't do that.
I'm not sitting there saying they play the same position. I'm sitting there saying that I think our wings are so much deep. Hold on, I'm saying our wings are so much deeper to the point that Holmes ain't gonna get no playing time.
Hey, music. It's time to get off the show anyway. End of the day, it's time to get off. Y'all have a good night.
Salute to y'all. Salute.
DJ showing your ass.
Dalton Home paying bills, bro. Dalton Home will be paying that man bills.
Big Q and DC, bro. I'll see y'all next Friday. Y'all have a good night.
Peace.
All right, family. Much love to the fam. Appreciate y'all for joining.
Go Dalton Holmes. I'm out.
But that's serious business going on up in here.
It's
with
been
DJ
an eventful night tonight, huh, bro?
Yes, indeed. But I like to thank the entire family members for chiming in on this thing. Much love to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Much love to the panel. Much love to you guys for staying up after 1 o'clock. You are more certainly diehard Pelican family members in this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, had great fun. Hope we were entertaining as well. Much love to all of you guys out there. And of course, for a bit of program stream, we will return for the what was it, DC?
Tomorrow.
The tomorrow matchup.
Game tomorrow.
You got a 7 o'clock matchup tomorrow with the Minnesota Timberwolves. We got that. LSU is also on the docket, as well as they take on Ole Miss.
Oh, you seem so happy about that, huh?
You know, well, actually, I'm not. But I'm just letting you know it's going to be a busy day. 12 o'clock, it's going to be a fun-filled day for the PRO Media Network. 12, we got the Sports Coma that'll be on at 12 o'clock as Seattle from the Athletic, as a writer from the Athletic. They'll be joining the Pelican post-game report covering the Seattle. He'll tell us his thoughts on the Saints-Seattle matchup. That's 12 o'clock.
Big Guillory coming on the Sports Coma?
No, Guillory is not coming on the Sports Coma, DC. Cut it out. Pelican post-game report will return.
Guillory be on every damn show.
We gonna be DC, if Guillory on every show, Bob Marley makes an appearance too.
And you sure don't never let us forget it. I say that.
You
You ain't goddamn Willie.
Yeah, Willie, Tasha, everybody. We're gonna remind you on a daily basis if we can. We just doing our duty, fam. So much love to the fam, man. I appreciate each one of y'all up in here.
Oh, I thought you were about to talk about each one. Oh,
nah, each one is good, man. Each one is more than welcome to come back.
Shout out to each one, man. We be back.
You're more than welcome,
next
bro.
week,
Come
brother.
on.
You know, just come correct. That's all, man.
That's all, dude. Just
all love,
represent.
baby.
It's all good. I ain't gonna you my dude, and I'm not gonna keep you out, bro. Come on back. You ain't banned. We just knocked you off of here for the night, but you know how that go. You can't overtalk the panel, man. But anyway, much love to the fam. Appreciate y'all chiming in on this thing, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Go Pels.
Go Pels.
The Pelicans post-game report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.